cancel at any time. You can only get this offer from us at DollarShaveClub.com/church. Again, 1 month for $5. That's DollarShaveClub.com/church. Again, make the smarter choice. $5. DollarShaveClub.com/church. Number 2, we broke it. These days, you gotta be it's like this podcast. So why the hell you used to go to the post office? Either little dollars standing online like anything you could do at the post office, you could do right from your desk with stamps.com. Buy and print official postage, any letter or package using your own computer and printer. And unlike the post office, stamps.com never closes. Listen, you get a little couple of cocktails in you. You get to move to work, you got a couple of things to ship out. You don't need sleep. Get the postage, whatever you need, 24/7. Right? Whenever my wife uses stamp.com, she loves it. You know why? She puts it out there, and the mailman comes and picks it up. That's how good convenient this works. You still got Max the stamps.com?
I do. I still have the skill. It works great.
Tremendous. So what we're going to do is this. Right now, you're going to use my name, Joey, the special offer. We're going to give you a 4-week trial. This includes postage and let's say your digital scan. Don't wait. Go to stamps.com before you do anything else. Click on the radio microphone at the top of the homepage and type in Joey. Listen, you got a small business. You're trying to get a small business started. This is the economical way to go. You're a one-man army. You don't have time to hire somebody to go to the post office. It takes too much time on the day. If you have new business, this is the smart way to do it right now.
It's the only one.
Stamps.com right now at the Joey. Stamps.com right now at the Joey. Never go to the post office again. Your time is more valuable than that. I'll see you motherfuckers Thursday night. The Brand Rob. But we'll see you motherfuckers Friday. I got 2 shows. And Saturday I got 2 shows. Either be there or be square. Thursday night if you come, tell your boss you're not going to work Friday. Tell him Cosby's making a last fucking comeback. He's gonna fly in court cases and put gorilla biscuits in your fucking drinks. I want to thank stamps.com. Again, don't forget stamps.com at the Joey, and I want to thank DollarShaveClub.com at the church. And I always want to thank Runner.com. They're our right time sponsor of this thing. Listen, I want to thank Rabbi.
Thank you, church.
I want to thank my man Lisa. He didn't say
Motherfucker!
But he was stoned to
Is that me? Is that me?
No, there's no B. There's no
B. There's a B. There's a B.
No, there's no B. You're not going to tell me that the B waited 3 hours to come out at the end of the fucking podcast. This thing is... There's no fucking...
Dude, I've been trying to get her to forget about that B for the last, 20 minutes. And what y'all didn't see is my hand was over here just creeping and trying to find this guy. And I swooped my finger. That was the B.
Stop with that fucking that
she was about to die.
Again, I want to thank Honor. I want to thank the Stamps.com. And I want to thank
Harris.
All June, no July.
Yeah, no July, no August, but then I'm back in the fall. Okay, they give me the summer off. This God bless them. I'm fucking wasted.
2000
degrees, fucked out, like blew up. Okay, I couldn't tell you. But I'm at Harris Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Come on, you guys are great. I love you. You're coming out to Vegas. I'll make you laugh hard. I promise. Okay, I'm bona fide.
Have a good night. Stay black. See you Wednesday. Oh shit. Welcome to Podcastville, cocksuckers. This podcast is brought to you by Nature Box. Listen, we all want to eat better, but when it comes to snacks, sometimes it feels like the whole world is delicious and a billion calories versus boring and tasteless. It doesn't have to be that way. Up your snack game with Nature Box. And right now, what we're going to do is Nature Box is offering the family, you guys, 50% off your first order when you go to naturebox.com/Joey. I don't know if you know about Nature Box, but they have over 100 snacks that taste good and are actually better for you. All snacks are made from high quality, simple ingredients, which means no artificial flavors or sweetness, so you can feel good about what you're eating. Listen to me. It gets delivered right to your house. You're having a good time. You're watching a movie. You're in a little mood for a snack. There's Nature Box right there for you. Healthy, nutritious, and delicious. And like I said, I'm going to give you 50% off your first order when you go to naturebox.com/Joey. Again, naturebox.com/Joey. 50% off your first order. Number two, you call me all day, you bother me, Joey, I got locks. But what good is a lock if you got nobody dependable to put it in with? If you're watching games, that's one thing. It's time to start making money. MyBookie is the industry-leading website that hooks you up with all your betting needs. And with their great odds, fast payouts, and decades of expertise, you can bet with confidence. So what I'm going to do is this. Join today, MyBookie. I'm telling you, you guys are the general gamblers. You know I love you, motherfuckers. I like to put it better from time to time. This is the way to go. MyBookie.ag. You join now, and MyBookie will match your deposit with up to 100% bonus. Use promo code CHURCH to activate the offer. Visit mybookie.ag and use promo code CHURCH today. I'm going to break it down to you. You play, you win, you get paid. Go to mybookie.ag. You're happy that you did. Tell them Uncle Joey sent you.
And you know your time. Where does it stop? Where do you dare me to draw the line? You got a body now, you want my soul. Don't even think about
Greetings, you bad motherfuckers. Before we even start the podcast, obviously you guys have heard the horrible news. My dear friend passed on Friday. A lot of you people hit me up and said if we could do like a memorial podcast. And I was going to have a bunch of people come in and call in and stuff like that. You know what? I knew Rabbi for 20 years. I could do a fucking thing on him by myself. Backwards, I got my little brother Steve Simone, who's got a heart of gold. And the fucking Christ kid was here as usual. Fucked up to the gills. What's happening, Joe?
How are you, Joey?
Good. Friday, I'm in jiu-jitsu. I walk out the door. I got no calls. I get in the car and start the car. And most I got a call from a dear friend. And she was crying. And I knew right there what she was crying about because she spoke to Ralphie all the time. It was his longtime friend, the publicist Stacy Pocaludo. And, I came up with Stacy and I heard her crying and I knew right away. I drove home. You called at one point. The phone started ringing. She told me not to say nothing because the family didn't know yet. But it was too late by the time I got home. TMZ had released it and the phone started ringing. And I just sat there fucking confused. I didn't know. I couldn't put the pieces together. I called my wife. She was in Target. She fucking lost it. My wife loved him to death. He gave us a crib. We didn't ask him for a fucking crib. He was I'm gonna give you something, baby. And all of a sudden, fucking UPS is not on the door with a fucking crib. It's worth $10,000 with buttons. And it was just so I knew it was gonna kill her. He knew what she liked, the southern shit that came over on.
Yeah.
So, she was crying about that the other day. He's the only one who knew mud pies was shit, But it was even sad. And then the calls started coming in from all over. I called my brother George, who was walking to our grandmother's wake. And I go, you ready? I got worse news for you, George. Ralphie's gone. And, he called me on later at that night. He was thinking his grandmother's fucking dead. Ralphie, I felt bad after I did it, but I didn't want him to hear it somewhere.
Yeah, he had to.
I called my friend Pete in Houston, who was a dear friend of Ralphie's, Pete Pirelli. We get to meet Pete Pirelli. People don't like him. I love him to death. One of the first guys that headlined me, and he loved Ralphie. And that's how it went down. Friday was basically just a shock, and then Friday night was when it got worse. When I realized what was going on. When Harvey called, and Josh Wolf called late night. And I had spoken to Josh that afternoon after it happened. He was upset. And next thing you know, fucking Sarah Tiana called. And I tried to butter her up and tell her, don't worry, I got that edible for you. That's what stopped her from crying. And then Saturday, I had to do kid stuff. But every once in a while I would realize, it's a magnitude of emotion. And then you go numb. And then time healer. You still equal levels. You get better at levels, and but the number one thing is coming to grips with my body and mind. Because I wouldn't talk to him sometimes for 4 days of the shot. So my body's just, he was supposed to come to LA last week. The plan was for him to come to LA last week. If you looked at the comedy store on Tuesday, he had a spot at the store Tuesday night. So we were going to try to do the podcast Wednesday, then he was going to fly back because he was going to get the comedian of the year. So when I didn't think about him coming in. I assumed he's doing the podcast Wednesday. So when I went to the store Tuesday night, you're in the store, you're down there, wants to take a picture. You bump into somebody you haven't seen in a while.
Yeah.
Next thing you gave me a call without knowing. I got here at 6:30 today without my bag. I came over here, sometimes you have so much on your mind.
Absolutely.
And I got in the car and had the Royal Candy. Next thing you know, fucking, when I get to the house, I'm laying in bed with the sleep apnea mask. I was thinking for a second.
I forget.
I didn't see Ralphie today. So the first thing was they called just to make sure I didn't know if he had the kids. Tuesday, and he went over or something. And he said, no, that he didn't feel well, he had the pneumonia. But he had a different angle to him. I could always make him laugh. And this day, I couldn't make him laugh. Something wasn't right. And I hung up on him, I didn't think nothing. And I just thought maybe he'd be having a bad day. And I came on and I told Lee that night we had a podcast Wednesday night by ourselves. And I sat in and I told Lee that I didn't think Ralphie had much time. That didn't have anything to do with the moment. It didn't have nothing to do with that. It had to do with a tone of your voice that I recognized. One day when I was a kid, I fucking was leaving the house. You can really leave the phone rings, and we had no call right there in those days. I went and I picked up the phone, it was my mom. And she went to the line, I'm here. I'm going to get something to eat, and I'm going to come home because I don't feel good. But I'll never forget, I left the house thinking, her voice sounded weird. I didn't know then, until years later, that she died that night. Well, Ralphie had it wasn't a heart attack, it wasn't congestive heart failure. It wasn't, it's what the Chinese call you die of a broken heart. You die from the inside out. Sometimes so many things are going on in your life, and at one point, something just strikes you and you ain't coming back from that. It's not a depression. It's a different level. It's the level that I don't want to do this no more. That's a complete different level of depression. The level when, you know why they found him. He missed radio. He didn't go to radio. It was Friday morning. So, I know he's in a better spot. I know the last couple of years, he's in a lot of pain, so now he's pain-free. Things happen in your life sometimes, especially during a divorce, that you can't believe are happening. You're not going to believe this is happening. And if your faith is fucked up, if things are going on wrong, it pushes past the boundary. After my divorce, I had a hard time, guys. If it wasn't, this is a stupid thing, but comedy saved my life, guys. I'm telling you, it's one thing. The kids, my daughter, that whole thing in the beginning, I couldn't handle this, but it's not like I'm on a Liam Neeson movie and somebody took my kid. It's the person's closest to you. That hurts from a different angle. I'm not saying anything bad about anybody, but I'm just saying during a divorce, when you have children involved and they start becoming a pawn in the divorce, it takes away from you. He didn't want to come here anymore. He didn't want to read for TV shows. He was done. The road sales, if you look at his things, it's not like he tweeted his dates. He could care less if he showed his fucking shows, It was something, and I tried to go on the road about 2 years ago. I offered to go open for him and to walk in the daytime. I remember that. I said, Mom, listen, I'll take the money cut. It's not about the payment. It's what the amount of things I learned from watching Ralphie. It doesn't take, I said this 1,000 times, it doesn't take a fucking book or anything to learn about people, especially with comedy. The amount of stuff I learned from Ralphie was like going to fucking, what's that pasta place with the endless bowl?
Yeah, Olive Garden.
Olive Garden. That's what Ralphie was playing, Olive Garden, when it came to comedy. You would ask Ralphie anything about comedy. Ralphie looked like a big fat putster. He would die. But when it came to stand-up comedy, he had clothing down. He had eye levels down.
Encyclopedia.
You know, he wanted you to switch by the channel. So he wanted you to put a yellow leather jacket. That's why he wore that craziness. You know, he was a genius at a different fucking level. And listen, a lot of comics didn't like him. He had a big finger pointed at him out of Houston. That he was a jerk. Listen, in the beginning, we all made mistakes in comedy. You know, I heard things 10 years ago, but I don't know about those specials. Those specials are solid. Those 3 or 4 of them were fucking solid. I don't know. Bigger and blacker and all that shit. That shit made me laugh. So that doesn't matter when you're in a casket. You only tell what mattered how he treated 200 of us.
Yeah.
How he treated
everybody.
200 of us.
That's the thing, Joey. I don't even, when I think of Ralphie, I know he was a brilliant comic, but I don't even think of that. I don't even think of Ralphie.
No.
I think of, you could feel his warmth. He cared about people, and you could feel it. When he talked to you, he was there. You know what I mean? He wasn't one of those guys looking over your shoulder, somebody else coming in the room, and somebody else more important to talk to. His heart was open when he communicated with you.
It's like I was telling you guys before the show. I was here a couple months, and all of a sudden this job here, and everybody said it was fucking hilarious. And Richie Shaw put him on, and then I could tell it was a hard time. And I would talk to him. I didn't know who the fuck he was. He just had a southern twang to him. And talk to him. And one Thanksgiving, I got a call from Marilyn Martinez, God rest her soul. And she said Joey Medina was having a barbecue over at his house. Ralphie was cooking. And I go, who's this fucking kid Ralphie? And I get over there and I walk, and I told him, excuse me, I told lead the story. I walked in and there's this kid on a fucking futon. That's when futons were hot. He got drunk in the futon. And he had a big blanket on him, and he was jovial. You know, they didn't have much, but what they had, they shared it with you. You know, I had nothing at the time. I had fucking nothing. And I was just a death metric, whatever the fuck you call those things, living off comedy and $15 at the store. And here I am at this house. I knew Joey Medina, I knew Alex Raymond, the opener for Ron White. Now, I knew him, you know, and we would all talk and stuff, and I never forget leaving there going, this is fucking crazy. I don't even know these people. And I just was there for 5 hours and I had a blast. And that fucking fat kid's a blast. And he smoked dope. He was very potish, and he had different types of weed and shit. And I was like, wow. And then he signed with a manager who had cancer. Okay, she was dying after he signed with her. She was diagnosed with cancer. But I'm at the store. I'm still blow. Now, Stanhope is good friends with Ralphie. So everybody who went to the Stanhope route, like I did, you stayed with Stanhope for a while, then you blocked out. Ralphie had to stay with Stanhope for a while, yes. Because one day I got a call from Stanhope saying that he couldn't find Ralphie, that he came home and Ralphie was making out with his mother. And he yelled at him, Ralphie left embarrassed.
Saying out his mother?
Yeah, she's like 6. So Ralphie called him back. He's fucking lying. Don't think I was his mother by the earmuffs. God rest her soul. She had fake tits from the 50s. It was fucking hysterical. This is just so cute. So Ralphie, Doug Stanhope had an apartment.
How old was Ralphie?
A baby. Doug Stanhope had an apartment, 25. Because I'm 50, 45. So I'm 9 years older. So 98, I had to be 30 something. Yeah, he was a baby. He was a baby. He was a baby. So he's on fire. He's a regular at the store. He's a regular at the Improv. He walks into the Laugh Factory and bam. Well, they make him a regular there, but they fucking Jimmy Masada signs him on the spot. He tells Jamie, well, you know, I'm a good old boy. And I'm already with the manager. And Jamie goes, yeah, but she's dying of cancer.
Oh my God.
He's like, yeah, but I gotta finish out my commitment with her and stuff. He goes, I'll get back to you. This is too much for me. So he walks, he comes to the comedy store. And it's a Sunday night. I'm hosting, maybe. You know, there was nobody out in the patio. And he's sitting there sad as fuck with his little chubby cheeks. You know, he's just a baby. I'm snorting blow. I'm a wild man. And he comes up to me and can I ask you a personal question? You've done this, you've done that. And he tells me the girl, you know, he's a Christian man, Ralphie. He looks me straight in the face and he goes, I signed with this manager and she's dying of cancer. I don't know how much time she's got left. I can't fire her. But Jimmy Masada wants to sign me. And it's an opportunity of a lifetime. I go, he goes, what should I do, Joey? I looked at him. And I go, listen, she's got one foot in the grave on a bad appeal. Send her a note and sign with Jimmy Masada. He looked at me for a second, maybe 3 seconds, and then lost it. Lost it. He just started laughing his ass off. He's like, that's the funniest thing I ever heard, Coco. Coco.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, that was it.
That's exactly the same
Coco.
tone. That's exactly it. Oh.
That's the funniest thing I ever heard, Coco. Okay, so now I end up at his house fucking 4 nights a week. Drinking him and Jody Furtick and John Wesley had this fucking vodka and they would bring up the fucking
Bloody Mary.
Bloody Mary mix from Houston.
I remember that shit. You used to tell they would do a whole run to
A whole run to Houston to get the bottles of that shit and then get queso and then we would sit there. This is way before this was John was there already. Me, Jody, and Ralphie May would drink a bottle of vodka with that Bloody Mary mix. I'd be in the bathroom sneaking bumps. You know, he never judged me. He never really. There was nothing like that. It was nothing like that. It was just, he was just a regular guy. And he asked me where I was from. I would tell him call my back. This is before I told anybody anything.
Yeah.
Like I never told anybody anything. Were you from Jersey? Went down, play football. That's it. Don't even nothing. That was no stories. The stories of me growing up in my mother's bar. So we left it at that. Okay. He tells me one day, like a month later, he goes, cut out. Whatever the fuck he says to me. She goes, I'm going to be in Jersey in August to send it. He goes, I'm bringing my car. I'm going to drive up to North Bergen to see if this shit's real.
Wow.
Okay, something happens, bro. And I get a call to New Jersey, like that old run I used to do with Buffalo. And where am I? North Bergen. It's the summer of '99.
Wow.
And I had my pager. And sure enough, listen, before we do X-rays, pull over on 69th Street, I'll be on the corner. What are you talking about? I said, I'm in town.
Wow.
I could hear it. He's like, I'll be right there. And also, I came right to Georgie's house and picked me up. I introduced him. This is way before last Comic Standing.
Yeah.
This is a while before Comic Standing. And I took him to a place called Hashway's Deli, where I had grown up on. Everybody has their personal deli. This was my deli, and I was very proud of the roast beef on the rye. I would put it up against anybody, and I also put up the rice pudding up against anybody.
Gotcha.
Like that's what they were looking for, the roast beef and the rice pudding. And if I brag about it, it's because you're going to go blind with eating.
Yes.
And I took him to Ashways. He fucking had the roast beef. You know, he's 600 pounds, dog. That's a different patois. He's from Houston. I'm taking him to North Bergen. I'm taking him deep.
What did he think?
His head blew up. He became friends with the Ashways, and then he got to the point that every time he'd be in the area, he'd just go to Ashways and pick up a gallon of fucking rice pudding.
Wow.
They give him a container of whipped cream.
It's great.
They give him a can of whipped cream, and they give him a little thing of cinnamon. That's how he liked it. That's the type of guy Ralphie was. Then one day, I get a call from the Navy. The kid I grew up with was the assemblyman. And he was dying. I just got a fucking, some big fat guy giving me yelling about North Bergen rules or shit. He says his name is Ralphie May. He's right outside here. Yeah, bro, that's family.
Yeah.
I go, you're done. You just mean family. But I introduced him to George. I was going to have George call him to that. George is working in the New York Comic Con. You know, and then their relationship, they're at giant games.
Yeah.
That's the type of guy
Ralphie was. I mean, forever.
If he was my brother, Ralphie took care of him.
Yeah.
Never mind. This went on while he was broke. I'll never forget 9/11. We were at Ralphie's house. He made a gumbo. On 9/11, that night, he made a gumbo for the Chamber War. Joe, a bunch of people that might favor me. 9/11, I'm all broke. He did the last fucking dollar on this shit. I still remember at night going over there. I had never heard of those guys. I had never seen them before. I am fucked up. In those days, I lived in my car. It was between my car and Ralphie's apartment. And I would park the car at night and pull the seat back on Vista between El Compadre and between Vista and whatever that street was. El Compadre's on Sunset and Gardner. I would park 50 yards from Joshua's apartment. I had a blanket. I would, whatever coke I had left over, I would polish it off out there, and then I'd pop the seat back. I'd put the air conditioner on, and I'd wait till I got warning. I'd jerk off 2 or 3 times in the car. People would be walking, they'd go past me at 4 in the morning, I'd be in the car pulling my yank. And then I'd cover the blanket and walk to Ralphie's house. And it must have been 4 something in the morning, because I would never go to Ralphie's cold up. I would always wait to come down, or at least look like he would always leave the door open for me just to slip in at night. He'd put a pillow on the floor, and that's exactly what I would do. I'd come in with that covered blanket, and I'd throw it over me with the pillow, and I'd sleep right there, bro. No shame. And I was doing it for comedy, and he was the guy that was helping me. But one night I'm coming over there, and I come around in bed, and I hear voices, and I see smoke, like there's a little fire. I turn in, and it's him, Jay Moore, Teddy, Cabin Boy. There must have been 10 motherfuckers back there at 5 in the morning. Deep throated turkey. It's crazy. I never heard of that ring. Alright. When he pulled that turkey out an hour later and let it sit, now it's daylight. They get beers and shit. I'll never know what to do. This was not a cocaine grab. It was Ralphie was cooking turkey.
Probably delicious.
It was delicious. I never tasted anything like that. That's the first time. But after that, I bugged them for years. Let's do it again. Let's do it again. That was one of the best mornings. Listen, man, I'm doing comedy now. Everything's good, and I have a family. But I told you guys, I would give my finger to go back to that life for a week with him in that apartment. Because it was real camaraderie, and he had no reason to love me, and I had no reason to love him.
Before the money,
Before this was anything.
Just love.
Just love. It was based on
That's
love.
all we need.
And he had people. That's all that he brought John Wesley up. He brought Jody Fertig up. He brought Celine up. This was a clique from Houston that was just, and he introduced them to me until today. They're my family. We lost Celine earlier this year. Jody's doing her thing, and Gentry's doing her thing, and but I still talk to Stacy. That's throughout this whole thing. That's who's been there for me. I'm getting all my information basically from there. And I feel bad for her. I might have to hire her just out of a little Ralphie thing for me.
Yeah.
She's out of a job, and Ralphie's assistant who just had a baby, and he just lost his job with Ralphie, and the insurance Ralphie was providing for him. So there's a lot of, and you gotta think about the 2 children, and what's going on there. And, it's one of those situations where I have a duty, I have a duty to check up on him, try and talk to him, and talk to the little boy. He's going to go through hell now. I know what a young man goes through when you lose your father, especially when he was such a big figure. He meant so much to you. So, it's the effect that a death has, because he had 2 families. He really was a gangster. He really, really, really was a gangster. He had his home family and his comedy family. And I gotta tell you, man, you spoke to Harvey?
I left him a message. Okay. Went straight to voice.
Yeah, he didn't sound too good. A lot of people ain't sounding too fucking good.
He was so good to so many people, that's why. He was such a good person. He cared. You live in a world where a lot of people don't care.
No, they don't give a fuck. I still care. My surgery to get the fat ball out. I got the stitches in there and shit, and I get a fucking call. upstairs. I didn't have a cell phone. He called like the house phone. He was like, hey, man, I'm downstairs. I'm like, dog, I just had surgery. He was like, no, that's why I gotta see you. And I went downstairs and he handed me a stack of cash and a rubber band. And he goes, hey, so you don't have to worry about your surgery. You can relax. It was $1,000. I didn't go upstairs. I just gave it to my wife. I go, you're not gonna believe this. Look at this. We needed the money like now, like yesterday. And I go, you're not gonna believe this. What happened? An angel just came to the fucking
Exactly what it was.
You know, there was a time where I got a flat tire. He called me and wanted me to escort him to a sushi place he went to. Remember, he went to the most expensive. He went to a sushi place in Hollywood, guys.
Nova or something?
No. This is Beverly off La Cienega. Like, it's just movie stars. Like, the last, like, they called me going, I'm sitting 2 feet from Coliseo.
Wow.
Like, when you go in there, it's a metal detector, the whole fucking deal. When he first hit, he got his $150,000 from Vegas, and he took me there. And by that time, he had done it already 3 times. He was just throwing money at the Japanese boys and shit. No conveyor belt link. This is straight up gangster, okay? And like one time I went into the chick from Marbles in it. The chick that was in Rounders, she played the chick at the pool all real hot. Did you ever watch Rounders, Lee? No. And you never watched it, see? I'm sure you watched some fucking stupid fucking movie or something. Anyway, that chick is hot now. The chick from Rounders, the long-legged brunette. She's at UC, if you see her. She played, I saw her in there with Ralphie one day. Every time I went in there, I didn't see movie stars. I saw movie stars. Yeah, the real deal. Like, they were real deal. Like, he's seen Clint Eastwood. I think as I was walking in one day, Tom Hanks was walking out. It's that type of stuff.
Yeah. I don't even know this, but you know what I mean? Like, normal people.
Okay, just, you go to world. You're on La Cienega and you make a left on Beverly. And it's right there. It's like a little Japanese house. And that's why you can't tell. It's like a little Japanese house. Yeah. They got like a little Japanese valet. He takes the car and takes it on the ground. Nobody, like, take nobody. And you walk in there, and he would walk in and go, and they would go, namaste, whatever.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Kokaba. Is it bod sushi?
I wouldn't know the name of it, even if you told me. He would walk in and they would be yelling all that shit. Yeah. And he'd go, must be the money. He would just yell, must be the money.
Oh, that's hysterical.
And I would die of fun. When he first hit guys in 2005, let's just say, in 2004, he was already banging. Yeah, he was already banging.
I remember being on the road with Paulie. We went to a little club in Chattanooga called the Comedy Catch. And it was right after Ralphie had done Last Comic Stand. And they told me that he sold out everything. They added shows and there were still lines down the block. And that was like 2003, 2004. Yes. Right after that.
So I couldn't do it used to him because I was doing Spider-Man too. And then something happened. What the fuck happened? Something happened with him. And he got me a room in New York. Like he was just fucking down the ball. But I got the longest yard. I got a weekend or somewhere. I got a weekend in Rascals, Jersey City. And Ralphie called me, dog, where you staying? I go, I'm headlining Caroline's. I got a room for a feature. I got an extra room. Stay in the wow. So I stayed with him. And that was the time I went up there. I got there at 3 o'clock. He got there, and I got there like at 4. He was there at 3 o'clock. I go, what are you doing? He goes, I'm in the room waiting. You come on over, let's order some food. I go over there. I open the fucking door. And he got a bag of weed in front of him. He's been smoking for 20 minutes. And there's candy wrappers everywhere. And that thing they leave at the hotel. You know, when you go in there, they charge you $22 for a chocolate bar.
Yeah.
I mean, that fucked it all up. Like the almonds, the fucking chocolate covered. We were howling. I go, Ralphie. It was a non-stop. He helped me so much. You know, like this is to normal people. People must be listening to me because I have not digested it. Right. I've lost so many people that it still doesn't digest for me.
I lost my buddy at the beginning of the summer. He's still alive in my grave.
Yeah, this is one night when I'm coming home. I'm going to forget And I'm gonna press this fucking number on my phone, guys. And that's what I'm gonna remember. And after it's all gonna come to me that I haven't heard his voice, that he hasn't come on the podcast, that I'll never see him again.
I totally believe that.
Sure. Check.
Oh, come on.
I ain't gonna fucking have purgatory for a few thousand years.
Just trust in his mercy.
Trust, yeah. No, he's not gonna take me right. He's gonna shoot me right up there. I gotta play a fucking game. I gotta go to Israel, hold the fucking slaves for 2,000 years and shit. That's more money. You don't let fat people live. It's gotta be like 180 or above. I don't have no problems. If you get that, see how they take you to a Christian fat camp. Steve Simone, what's going on with you, player?
This one, I don't. It's been a rough week, Joey. I'm gonna be honest.
I know.
I try not to be this person, but I'm just trying to focus on all the joy Ralphie brought into the world.
Yeah, that's what happened.
Like legitimately, and thank God I wasn't closer to him, but it always made me feel good whenever we hung out. He just had that energy. Just made me feel good. Like, I remember him pulling into the Comedy Store last year, and he had like a convertible BMW, some kind of same car. And it was just like, it kind of reminded me a little bit of like when Rodney Dangerfield showed up at the country club in Caddyshack, like, oh, Ralphie's here. And he's like, you know what I mean? Yeah, you know what I mean? He's like handing out cash to the parking lot guys, and he's like, oh, the party's here. And then just the young guys going, Stevie Simone, how you doing, player? And then me and Ralphie are in the middle of the parking lot, and then all the young tour guys are like, oh shit, Simone knows Ralphie May. And I'm like, yeah, how long? And I'm like, I've known Ralphie since I started comedy. And I totally earlier today just he had this way of just encouraging him, Like I remember he was always supportive of younger comics, and the bigger his star got, the more people he started to influence.
Always, yeah. Always.
And we would talk because he was really not happy the last couple of years. And my phone would ring sometimes at odd hours, and I would just get on the phone and talk to him. And I firmly believe, I'm not telling anybody else what to believe, but I pray that he has the peace now that he was searching for the last couple of years. And I believe it. Like in my heart, it makes me feel good. I know he's in a better place.
All I know is one thing, man. I know one thing for sure, guys, that at an early age I had a sadness in my heart, but the fucking people around me made me hobble with laughter. There is nothing like somebody making you fucking die of laughter.
That's the best feeling in life.
Now, with Ralphie May, it wasn't as much that he made me die of laughter as that how much he would leave himself open to a guy like me, okay? Like, you make me, do me a favor, if you like me, at time, tell me everything about you. Don't make me have to find something out on the slide. If you wanted to leave that high in a long time, and he got pale on me. Pale. I mean, then I got scared. I thought he was quitting. He's going to Boston. It was like something came over him. And they told me the deepest, darkest secret of his soul. And he was like, we're going on. He always let me, I don't give a fuck. But when he got to know me so good, he's going to tell Joey. Before Joey finds out, I'm going to tell him that, I used to be in training before. I'm just teasing you, but he never told me a certain when we first hung out together for years. He never fucking told me that about spellbinders. Okay. And comedy got really popular in the 90s. There was the Laugh Stop, the Laugh Spot, the Comedy Showcase. It was everything but an improv in Houston. But the club was the Spellbinders. If you ever went to the Houston Improv 10 years ago when it first opened, it was the old Spellbinders. Okay. Ralphie was banned from Spellbinders because he fell to the stage and sued the club, all right? Now, her name was either Kid Cards or Lynn Cards or something. Somebody sang a song with Kid Cards.
Yeah.
So his name was Lynn Cards.
Voices carry.
So Lynn Cards was the lady who booked the room. So when I found this information out, I didn't bust his balls. You know, made the I'm with him, we're getting high. And I, lost that little one day. So I just put a tape in. I worked them over with this. I just put a tape over it. So I buy this. Oh, yeah. Like I was fucking him that way. You know what I'm saying?
The way you said it, did he know that you knew?
No, he didn't know I did.
So now he's got it.
So it's me and him, and he got to tell me why he couldn't fucking. And he started right off. Look at what happened. The stage was fucked up, you know what I'm saying? I went up there and my foot went through it, and I could never walk the same slice. So anytime we get in a squeaky position, like we walking upstairs, the stairs we go, I go to the roughy stuff. It's like stop behind the stage. Fuck you, fuck you. You mess with me as much. I sued him. I walk with a limp because it's still. I let dirty pits like I always told me to. Nobody remembers who got me out of the biggest pinch ever in this town. Who got me out of the biggest pinch? Yeah, I was going to get pinched for a sexual lewd act in public. Oh my God, I would have had to register as a sex offender in 22,000 states. I can't even go to Puerto Rico and put a bikini on. For survivors, even if I go to Puerto Rico looking for survivors with a bikini on, I go to jail. So, he fucking, and then do that night, some chicks pushing at the fucking comedy club. Remember that comedy club, that fucking jam, what Jay Davies ran? But when they became the star, doubles, I ate some chicks pussy, and with a Coke Rock, I took the 8-ball.
You're just trying to tell me this shit's pussy and doubles.
You never do that?
Deal. No.
Me, I go to W's with Rogan and Will the Bartender.
Oh my
I
God.
go to dinner with Rogan to meet Will and me. The break in 99, 2000, maybe March, because I started dating my wife 2 months after that. It was really awkward. To this day, don't mention that bar on my wife. She has a fucking heart attack, and Jay Davies put it up on his website. And my wife.
You put your business up on his website?
Oh, he reminded Holtzman, and my wife called me fucking upset, so I had to call him. So the legend to the story is basically this. I show up with Rogan and Whitley. We go to Dublin. We all have a spot. And obviously, Jay Davis is an asshole. He puts Willie up, who just did 22 Tonight shows. He puts Rogan up, who's starting to get heat. And he puts my fat ass in there, and I just eat a bag of dicks. But the place is so packed, you can't get out there. It's tough to even describe to people what this place was in LA on a Tuesday night at the Comedy Store. It was African American night. It was Joe Torre night.
Oh, yeah.
And there was no white acts. And you call it for spots, but if they gave you a spot on Tuesday, you were pissed and you were white.
Well, sometimes there was no audience.
There was no parking. There was 8 people, and there was no parking. All the hot comedy was at the Dublin. If you wanted to get a piece of ass, it was at the Dublin. Well, it was at the Dublin. You want to get an agent, you got to be at the Dublin.
Yeah. There's nothing like
it. Was that type of place, people. There's nothing like it. Tuesday night, if you weren't at the Dublin hanging out, you weren't dick.
Yeah.
You weren't dick. I wasn't a hangout type of guy. The Rogan got me a spot. He goes, you want to do a spot? I'm talking to Jay Davis, don't want to give me a spot. Yeah. Next thing you know, I'm following everybody. And Alonzo Boat.
Wow.
Alonzo Boat was a chill that room. We killed that room. I go up there, eat a bag of shit. I get off stage. I can't even walk out in front of the crowd. Not from the embarrassment, but just from the fucking, it was too crowded. So I had to sit next to Alonzo Boat. And this dude with long hair who always had a bunch of women. He ran the club next to the fucking club I was at. Okay. Years later, years earlier, he ran the club that I met and the big star, his fucking girlfriend, his ex-girlfriend, Vince Vaughn's ex-girlfriend. So I'm in this club. I hit downstairs. There's this girl. I start talking to her. I got that animal magnetism. She tells me she got some roots. I got nothing. I got maybe $8 in my pocket. I can't even get a drink because I can't pay a tip. I take her downstairs and do a couple blasts. We go to the freezer room. I put her on the keg. I ask her right out. And if you would do a blast of coke off your little pussy and lick it, no, nobody's ever done that. Take that bikini off. Let's put that little monkey to work. She might well today. I put a coke right at the monkey. I ate it. I had my cock out whacking off. The whole fucking thing was horrible. Yeah. But they had us on camera. Also, that little Hindu door butt steroid guy opened up the door with 3 big black guys. Like, get out. I put the coke in my sock and shit. They took me upstairs. I would get rid of that coke. I'm old school. I'll hold on to this motherfucker. There's got to be a way that it handcuffed me.
So it was just security. They didn't call the cops.
Security. They called the cops. The cops were on their way. They had to tape. The next thing you know, the girl's crying. The other girl she's with is crying. The guy with the long hair who thought he was Johnny Mancho buying drinks. Here I am eating this girlfriend's asshole in the freezer. He's sitting there red in the face, staring me down. And I'm like, what are we going to do, guys? I'm like, well, how do you can I leave? Like, no, we call the cops. We're going to press charges and summons and shit. You know, I can't go through this shit. There's going to be some sexual shit. But I look up and it was Miyagi across the street.
Yep.
It was all you could eat sushi if you did a set.
Yep.
So guess who's at all you could eat sushi? Ralphie May. I look up and I see Ralphie walking towards me wildly across Sunset Boulevard. And when he crossed, he goes, what's going on, Coco? I go, listen, go get your car. Go get your car. And he's like, why? Go get your car. Like, just call the cops. Why? I go, I can't explain to you. Go get your fucking car, Ralphie. Also, when they bust in the road, come out. I think what's going on there. They called the cops, Rogan peeled off $100 bill. He was calling me from jail. You got my number. I go down, they go with it.
Wow.
When he was called his bail bonds, and all of a sudden, I go, all right. And they're like, what happened? I go, I'm reading that pussy, and they saw me on tape. So this girl's gonna say something. You know, I got the tape, nothing happened. I just ate a monkey. You could see her pulling off her own panties the whole thing. Yeah. And the next thing you know, I see the 4Runner. Ralphie had the red 4Runner with the silver bottom. And the fucking security guard was trying to talk to the girl, and the other guy was just amazed. It was Rogan from Fear Factor. Or something. He was amazed with Rogan's radio. And I'm right there. The truck is right there. And I fucking look, I get right in the fucking truck. I close the door, go, Ralphie. Ralphie goes right around, stays right on Sunset. And the next thing you know, we're on fucking Sunset and Crescent Heights, which is Sunset and Laurel Canyon. I go, Ralphie, just in case they're following us, go past them. That fucking right down. Right there, I went to where Ralphie was living, where I was living.
Martel.
It had to be 9 o'clock at night. I licked some pussy and I came up with an $8 and $1 bill. And it was Ralphie who took me out of that mess.
Wow. No repercussions, nothing.
I was just banned from the club for life. And then Brian Hogan got banned a year later for throwing a chair. And that was it. It was me and him that was banned.
I couldn't remember the Holtzman story. I didn't start hanging out the store in 2001.
Yeah, but you were there with Ralphie.
I know, yeah.
Listen, dog, that was only at the store 4 years before you. So I was there 10 years.
Right.
I got there.
Well, I remember when I got there, Ralphie was already starting to just set up shop at the Laugh Factory.
Yeah, he was killing me.
He was killing them at the Laugh Factory.
Coming to see him, people wanted. It was amazing, guys.
And then I remember, because I loved Ralphie right away. And remember the Big Daddy guys?
Yes, they gave us the
Yes, and I remember going, all right, I got another guy.
Connection?
Yeah.
Oh, it was your connection.
I got you, then Ralphie, then Fat James.
Wow.
And I remember that.
That comes back.
Yep. And I remember Ralphie was so cool.
Steve Simone on this, because out of all the guys I know that have love, Steve has real love. I could tell when you called me the other day, he said, we just want to talk. You knew I wanted to talk.
Yeah.
This is how you remember all this shit. Here's how you remember what you're doing with the guy. Another time, I see him at the store. I got a late set. I got a package in my pocket. I got 40 or 50 bucks. He's telling me he already did a set. You know what? I don't give a fuck about doing my set here. He's going home now. He goes, yeah, I'm going home, smoke some clay, smoke some rib. You know what? drive home. We drive to Sunset and Gardner. We parked the car. We're talking. We're talking the whole way home. Papa Boo, Papa Bean. We're going to do this. We're going to do that, right? We pull over. We stops the car. Still talking. You know, you remember that conversation? You're still talking. It's the best. The next thing you know, I open up my car door. I get out of the fucking car. We're still talking as I get out of the car. Now I get out of the car. I slam the car door. I take 3 steps. I'm still talking. I start walking towards Ralphie's house. I'm still talking. I turn around. No fucking Ralphie. I look over. Ralphie fell. And he's from Gardner. And he's like, help me, right? So now I reach over and I try to pick him up with one hand. That's not going to work, right?
Yeah.
So I got to get his hand and get his leather jacket.
Yep.
As I'm pulling him up, some lady by the fire department goes, leave him alone. I'm calling the police. I go, Ralphie, you got to get up because they think I'm going to be mugging me. He's like, I can't get up. Oh, come on. I slipped on the plate. There was no plate there. He just fell. His equilibrium was off. So I'm picking him up. I mean, the lady's like, leave him alone. Call the police. I'm like, Ralphie, get up. They call the fucking cops on us, you fuck. I walk in his apartment one day and I'm happy to see him. He's back there. And he's got a screen up and a curtain. And like another screen. Okay? He's got no shirt on. And I walk in and he gives me the lips over the lips. What's going on? He goes, and I said, what's the guy's name? What's the pretty boy's name? I did not know this. I did not know this. What's the real pretty guy in Hollywood? Not Leonardo DiCaprio, but the other guy with the blonde hair.
Brad Pitt?
No.
Fabio?
No, the blonde hair, short. He did the movie about the fucking black people. He played the attorney. That's how his career got started. At that Time to Kill. Good-looking guy, smokes reefer.
That's Matthew McConaughey?
Yes, Matthew McConaughey. So I walk into Ralphie's. I don't know anything about thick people, okay? I'm just a fence. It's got to be 19. It's got to be 2001. I was the only person who was allowed in that house when Ralphie didn't have a shirt on. Like, that's how much you trust me.
Yeah, that's fun.
I walk in, Ralphie kind of covers up. So he's like, Matthew McConaughey, your movie sucked dick. And all of a sudden you go like this, and all of a sudden you hear, fuck you. And Matthew McConaughey, I went to see your last movie. You owe me $8.50. And Matthew McConaughey and him were having this verbal dialogue. I knew nothing about it until that moment.
Where the hell's Matthew McConaughey?
Matthew McConaughey had a garage. If you go behind 1440, okay, if you go behind, if you're driving towards Sunset from Fountain, and you're on Gardner, right before you hit Sunset, there's an El Compadre parking lot. And you can make a right there. You went too far. If you hook the right, there's a string of apartment buildings. Parking for those apartment buildings are back there, but there's some people who rent their garages. A friend of his rented his garage to Matthew McConaughey. And Matthew McConaughey was working on a car back then. He would go back there in the afternoons with no shirt on, with a hat. And Ralphie would spend his fucking day torturing him.
How great's Ralphie?
Matthew McConaughey, your movie sucked.
Like an 11-year-old.
Well, here's the funny thing. Like, I hung out with him, and I did not know this. And all of a sudden, they blew the whistle up. Like, this had been going on for 90 years. And the funny thing is, everybody else in the building was in on it. Catherine was in on it. Fucking somebody else. There was somebody else in the building who said it was one of the funniest things to listen to. It was, I was sleeping one day, and I woke up to those two going on. And he goes, I thought it was Ralphie having a conversation with somebody else in the South. He goes, it was Matthew McConaughey. He goes, when I looked out the window, those apartments don't have air conditioning. So your windows always got to be open.
Oh, that's so. Did they ever become friends?
No. Till this day, Matthew McConaughey goes back there, and he probably looks back there and seeing it. Somebody's gonna yell at him.
Why would Matthew McConaughey put up with that?
So fun. It was dark. So, like I told you guys, I went back there one day after this went on. It baffled me. Like, I'm a fucking, you know what I'm saying? Like, you're arguing with Matthew McConaughey.
Start around there.
Matthew McConaughey. Like, he just sings songs.
Torturing him.
So,
Oh my god.
so
Did Matthew McConaughey ever confront him and really like?
no, Matthew McConaughey finally did something. Matthew McConaughey did something. Like, he did something.
Oh my god.
I can't remember what he did. Like, he snapped one day and he's like, come out, you fucking pussy. He fucking said, you come out here and fucking building. It was 3 floors. But how Ralphie was doing it, it sounded like he came from the top floor.
So he was looking in the wrong window.
Something. Ralphie was on the first floor right in front of him. But the way Ralphie had it padded, the whole system, Ralphie worked from his champions on him. It was, and I remember going back there one day and just because there's a lot of times we would sit and smoke dope. Like a lot of times it was such a popular area. Right now at the top of my tongue, I forget who lived there then. But you always bumped into comics in that area.
Yeah, it was almost like being on a college campus.
We would sit on that wall. Plus, the karate teacher, like, I loved the shit out of him, had a car back there, and he would work on it. And one day he asked me, he goes, fucking Matthew McConaughey brought his car to the wrong neighborhood. They fucking hated it. And I'm howling. And I'm trying to control myself. And I go, what are you talking about? He goes, he tries to fix his cars back there. And there's somebody in that building who fucking tortures him.
Oh, it's so good.
He goes to one day, two, and that's what happened. Like, Gavin was in on it and shit.
Was he doing every day that he was there too?
Every time. If Ralphie had a meeting, he was about to leave and he looked out the window and he see Matthew McConaughey jacking up his car. The meeting would be canceled. He booby trapped his window and he just started yelling for the top of his
So
I wish he recorded it.
Oh my gosh, that was like a Jerky Boys CD that you could buy. Ralphie just hammered Matthew McConaughey's balls.
He would go to his house at night and drink his vodka, fill the bottles back up with water.
That's a nice guess.
Oh my God, I would do the worst things. I loved him like a motherfucker. He would make me laugh my ass off with that type of shit. Like, you know, the best was I'm in El Paso, Texas. I'm minding my own fucking business. To the phone was at the condo. Hello, go. It's Ralphie, man. I'm coming right now. Like, what are you doing right now? I'm coming from Houston. It's your birthday. It's my birthday. His birthday was February 17th. Mine was the 19th. So he goes, come down to Arby's. Meet me at Arby's. That's where you pull in and go do some shit.
Yeah, birthday stuff.
Because the condo had moved. There was an old condo in El Paso now.
Was this at Bart Reed's Club?
Bart Reed's Club. It was on the west side, whatever.
Oh, yeah.
So the old condo was down the corner from Taco Cabana. I wake up in the morning, go right to Taco Cabana like a motherfucker.
Texas.
East Side, we're going back to Austin. Going back to Austin. Yo, I don't think so. Going back to Austin. Going back to Austin. I don't think so. Going back to Austin. Getting some shrimp. I'm going back to Austin. I'm just getting that fucking thing. Going to Chewy's. Get some Cuban food. Hang out with what's his name? Bobby and Sharon too. Going back to Austin. Going back to Austin. I don't think so. Anyway, sorry, I got all fucking excited.
So it's your birthday.
So it's my birthday. Ralphie shows up. It's me, Noe Gonzalez.
Oh, I love Noe.
Maybe John Wesley. Maybe not. It was that long President's Day. So Bart Reed said you need to stay in the condo till Tuesday. You're not going to clean it. Who cares? So I had no reason to come back to LA. I was homeless.
Yeah.
So they didn't have to come back to LA. It was fine. They offered to drive back with me. I couldn't do that 24-hour drive. That was rough. I already had a fucking plane ticket, so I was like, nah. So that Sunday we hung out, and then that Monday we woke up and we stayed at the condo, which was nice. And we went somewhere, and then we went to the movies. We went to see Payback with Mel Gibson. Good movie. 2099.
What am I thinking? Is Denzel Washington in that movie?
Yeah. No, this is 1997. You remember that movie, Lee?
I don't think so.
No, why would you? You were too busy playing fucking horoscope movies and shit.
Horoscope.
Payback, Mel Gibson.
I was not.
You haven't seen this? Put a scene on from fucking this guy's great scene.
1999.
He was brilliant. We went to the movie theater to see this.
97 or 99?
Payback.
Mel Gibson, Maria Bello.
Yeah, tremendous. Fucking tremendous. Kind of black and white-ish, kind of. It was shot differently. Brilliant. You know, like we were talking about before. Mel Gibson was fucking brilliant to one point.
Yeah.
So we go into this movie. We ate somewhere. Like we were in El Paso, so I'm just assuming we ate some Mexican that was good. And we go into this movie, and it's all of us, and we got the whole row invaded. You know, give or take, Ralphie, Jerry Furtick, Noe Gonzalez, there had to be 8 of us. I can't remember who else was that. I think it was Carlos and See a Weekend. And we were all openers, and we all went together. And there's a silent part in the fucking movie. And I rip a fart. That ricochets off the chair and goes out in the stratosphere. And the whole movie looks at Ralphie because he's the fattest dude. And I'm like, Jesus Christ, Ralphie, man. He's like, fuck you. Fuck you, cuck out. I can't believe you played me another time. Again, him and I were dirt poor. And we decided coupons. We had everything at that time.
Isn't it crazy?
Crazy. No.
We all think money's the answer.
No,
but you look at the happiest times of your life, we had nothing.
Nothing. They was yelling at Matthew McConaughey. He's just making the biggest.
That's more fun than going to the
Scroll that for a
funny as
second.
it gets. I mean, Matthew McConaughey still hates that guy.
Hold on for a second. They put the trailer on. This has James Coburn in it. This is a... No. Go back for a second. Go back. Go scroll down. Right there.
This one?
Yeah. What's this say? Kick this lap. Look who it is. This is like her first big thing. Look how hot she was.
70 grand.
I want it.
I don't have it right now.
Where is it?
I gave all 130,000 to the outfit. I gave it all to them. Tell me you gave money that doesn't belong to you. No, Tucker, I can't do that. I mean, you don't know these guys. Kill me whether I get the money or not.
I'm not going to see what it is.
Okay.
This is getting tight by a little.
A few days. All right. Yeah. This may sound crazy for you, but no hard feelings, huh? I did what I had to do. You can appreciate it.
Look at this, he's giggling and shit. He loves that shit.
Oh my God.
Let it work.
Oh!
That's why you pay these chicks to come over and do this to you.
We love you, baby. We love you
Oh,
all the time.
Chinese, look at it. She comes back with a whip now. Oh, this is tremendous. Oh, you would give a Chinese girl 500 to be Chinese. I'm so cute in that song.
Who's listening? She just stepped on his balls and squished it on like a cigarette.
It's tremendous. That's why you fucking pay him the nickel. Who else gonna step on your balls and smack you in the face like that?
I don't want anyone to do that.
You don't know what type of party you're missing.
Tell me you've had someone kick you in the balls, Joey.
This bad and chicks back with the face a couple of times. Tell me to go fuck my mother was tremendous. You come like a fucking savage, you understand? You just can't stop coming. You can flashback to mom, the whole fucking thing, you know what I'm saying? You can't stop. Go back to the womb and shit. What's talking about it? We'll tell you about it for fucking Ralphie, man. And I don't want him to sit there like a motherfucker. I love you, cocksuckers. What are we talking about? Oh, then we went to the.
Oh my goodness, you farted and everybody going right.
That was that time, right? It was Ralphie. And he's like, stop, go. And then about a year later, I went to Universal City up here. Up here is fucking whatever it is. Everyone up in the house. So it's like, hold on, bro. Hold on. Put the Bible so I start throwing M&M's, right? And whoever, we're in the second floor right now.
They're in the movie theater.
We're in the movie theater.
You guys are professional 11-year-olds. You're farting. It's okay.
So we're sitting like this, watching the movie. There's a balcony, okay?
Yeah.
We're up in the second balcony. And they're still like whipping the people. I'm just letting them go, right? Like, just
Where do they land?
I feel like this one's skull.
so, you know, we're fire bombing people, and then the M&M ones.
The peanuts and the
Yeah, peanut. They got substance salt. So we're whipping them off the top. And you can see them from the screen. You can see them. We're fucking howling in the back. But out of one of those peanuts, you hear it going. And it's just going. By the time it got to where we launched it, it was like the guy had a headache and everything. But it didn't break. The guy said, "Oh, it's torn." So he held his head for a minute. He's looking back. See, you could have done such a thing.
I would immediately think it'd be you two guys. Like, I remember Prime Sundays.
I was sitting there, I'm pissing my pants. You guys looking up, I'm fucking howling, man. Ralphie's having a heart attack. Ralphie don't know what to do. He's like, yo, Kelly, you get me. He's thrown out there going on. He did. Don't worry about it. So we take the fucking.
What do you say?
We take the fucking M&M peanut thing, we throw it behind us like it wasn't us. That's it. Nothing happens. So, okay. The movie ends. Me and Ralphie got stoned to the gills. The movie ends. I'd forgotten all about the peanuts. I'd forgotten about everything. You understand? The movie was still good. Like, I don't remember what the movie was. I don't remember what the movie was, but I do remember when the movie ended. Ralphie didn't walk fast, and neither was I. I was in no shape. We all remember that. I was in bad shape. It's taken us 20 minutes to walk downstairs. As we were making the turn, I'd forgotten about everything. All I had in mind was he was going to take me to eat some meal, go back to his house and make a sandwich. And the next thing you know, we walk around the turn. And the guy's got a nice pack on his head. He's got the and he's yelling at the manager like, "You have to fingerprint this." Call the police. I was assaulted. The manager's like, "So do you want to press charges?" He goes, "Yes, I me and Ralphie. It took everything. It took everything. For us, nothing. Just how?" And we walked like 10 feet and just. There's things you forget, there's things you still remember. I still remember that walk, how we kept banging our legs like fucking hell, that we had both forgotten about the peanut. And here it is, this guy's got a nice back on his head. He's completely bald, but he's got the peanut with a glove on.
He must have been crawling on the ground looking for
Oh my God. Oh my God. That's the shit that you really can't. You know, the day I'm supposed to meet him, I told you. I went downstairs, 9 o'clock. They were doing construction. I lived on Schrader.
Okay. So you said wherever you're supposed to meet him.
at the sushi place.
Okay.
And he was pissed. And he goes, what do you mean? I go, well, I used the spare, so I got no fucking spare. So I called the Thai guy, and he's trying to get a size, and then once you can put it on, for the $20 I'm giving out lot to you. He goes, where's the motherfucking car? And I told him, I said, it's right in front of the house there. He goes, what's the address? I go, what are you going to do? He goes, don't worry about nothing. What's this? He goes, what's the address? Give him the address. No, I go upstairs. He calls me. He goes, are you downstairs? I'm like, let's go downstairs. Get out your keys. Come downstairs. I got those in my fucking car. Firestone. I'm a Brea.
Oh, yeah.
That was my car over there. Next thing I got 40 brand new tires on the fucking car. Where you at, player? I gave him an extra 300. You could be here 20 minutes. Come on over. I ordered your sushi and lobster roll. He would come back. Like, here I was, living in this dingy apartment. I didn't have nothing, I was either still addicted or towards the end of it. And he would come back on Monday. I got his plane landed at 4:40. He would pick me up at 7 o'clock. Take me to the weed store. He would spend $2,200, $2,400 because he was going to West Palm Beach. There were a bunch of pot smokers there. The way that he wanted to make sure I had weed. That's what he was thinking. He wanted his rolls. We wake up,
No. Why would you put it in the wrong item?
Because that's how he would hide his rolls.
Oh my God.
But he would come in and spend $2,000. He was spending $8,000 a month. His wife was going nuts because he would take it out of the t-shirt money. In those days, in 2005, 6, 7, 8, guys, he was coming home with manila envelopes in a rubber band, a $5,000 combination. And the rubber bands that had to be ate over there, that was merch.
Wow.
That wasn't even the door sales, the booze, nothing else. So he would fucking, in front of me, he would fucking go in his briefcase and take a fucking rubber band out. It was $5,000. And we go into the fucking weed store and he'd just go crazy. There's some edibles a bit. And then, like, he would tell the guy, what's the best weed you got? That, give cocoa an ounce, give cocoa an ounce of that, give cocoa an ounce of that, give cocoa cookies. I would leave there with $500 worth of weed that I would give away. Because Ralphie would give it to me, so I'd give it to Ari.
Yeah, that's
I'd give it to Duncan. That's when we were like all struggling.
Yes.
And we were young.
Yep.
So Ari would get a call, Duncan would get a call, Red Man would get a call. So when I get to the comedy store, I give them all. That's why it all went downhill. So everybody got a taste. And then I would tell Ralphie that I gave some to them. So now I think Ralphie and Ari are so fucking tight. Like I'm telling you, man, I know Ari a long time. Ari took a big hit with Freddie Soto.
Yeah, that one got me.
And this one is going to get for Ari too. Ari took a hit with Freddie Soto. I knew Freddie, but I didn't really know Freddie as much as to take a big hit with him.
Yeah.
Ralphie, I was more personally involved with,
I remember visiting Ari 2 years ago in New York. It was a great night. Gabriel Iglesias brings me to New York. We land, me and Gabriel have drinks at the bar, we get pizza. He's calling in the night, Ari's calling me, when are you getting here? When are you getting here? Alright, because Ari's out to dinner with Justin. We're at some fancy place or whatever. We finally get to Ari. We meet Bill Murray, and we just walk from wherever we are an hour and a half to Ari's house, just through the streets of New York on a school night, Wednesday, 3 o'clock in the morning, and the phone rings and it's Ralphie May, because that's how tight Ralphie and Ari were. And he puts me on the phone with Ralphie. I'm in New York. I haven't even landed. I've been there 4 hours. Hang with Gabe, get to meet Bill Murray. Me and Ari are catching up. All right, Claire. Stevie Simone, you're a good man. And I'm just like, that's it. Because didn't Ralphie bring Ari out on the road for a while?
Yeah, he took all of us. He helped. And it was, I think I did 2 dates with him. Now, I loved Ralphie to death in those days. Ralphie was a killer.
Yeah.
But on the other hand, I was a different type of killer. Yeah. So I would kind of scare his crowd. He took me to maybe one last comedy. He took me somewhere, Beaumont, one time, And then we went to like a bigger room where I just bombed. A couple times late, he didn't know what he was giving me. I never worked a same bill like that before. He sends me a check in the mail. This guy just with his pocket just handed you. Sometimes it could be $1,400. Wow. Sometimes it could be $800. Sometimes it could be $2,200. He knew what I went through. He knew what I went through all those years. And when he hit, I was still fucking banging. And I could never look him in the face. But from time to time, he would slip me $100 or $200 a week. I got the longest yard. He slipped me $200 like the day before I officially got it. And then all he said was that lucky $200 he gave me because that's when he was on fire. So he was supposed to go to Houston. And I got the longest yard. It was August, it was June of 2004 something. I was supposed to go to club day with him. And then when I canceled for the longest yard, after that somebody filled my spot. That's how it works. You don't cancel with Ralphie, you know what I'm saying? You got stuff in the rotation all over. You gotta carry luggage and shit. But another time, I mean, you were around for his wedding.
I wasn't at the wedding, but I remember it.
You remember that one? That's weird because there was nobody he didn't invite. You know what I'm saying? It's not like he didn't send invitations like normal weddings. Like, I think he got married 3 times. I think so. He got married in Vegas, somewhere on the East Coast, and then he had a party here on the Sunset Zone on Hollywood Boulevard. They tried to do comedy there. It was a place and they served food, Star Strip Star, something weird. That was the name of the fucking place. Ralphie got married there. When he got married, he sent the invites out. It didn't say Ralphie on it. It said Raffy, right?
That's great.
You know, I could only have with him.
Yeah.
And he's got me as a buddy.
That's just more ammunition to break his balls.
Oh, yeah. That whole week of the wedding, I kept calling him Raffy. And I told people to call him Raffy because he was so mad at the printer, he would fucking choke. Even at the wedding, I said to him, so what's going on, Raffy? And he just froze. And he looked at his wife and he goes, hey, Lana, remind me not to pay the printer. Like, he was so furious at that fucking printer that he messed up his fucking day.
You had one job. You had one job.
Do you call him Raffy? Oh, the day you probably called him.
No. I had to switch it up with Raffy because he's a professional comedian. It's like really a jiu-jitsu tournament. Before you fuck with Ralphie, you better come prepared and know how you're going to slip inside and get him to die of laughter. Ralphie loved it direct. He didn't like you fucking around. That's why I could always get Ralphie on the phone. Ralphie liked when I was direct with him on the fucking phone, you know, like, I can't even imagine. I can't remember all the things I used to do just to torment this fucking life. Yep. Oh my God. Like I said, people, it hasn't even spoken in. I have thousands of these, you know. There's thousands of these. I have a friend right now that I haven't spoken to in a long time. I have a couple of them. They were all there with the men. And they have to feel as bad. Everybody. This is deep for a lot of people. Trust me, I'm telling you, this guy was a good guy all the way around. And like I said, I saw some really, really negative things on Facebook. The person was 1,000 things. There was 1,000 people he helped.
Oh, yeah.
And you and I never knew about. Trust me, I'm telling you. Even he wasn't that type of dude, bro. If he helped you, it was between him and you. That's it. Nobody else was involved. He wasn't braggadocious about it.
He did it because he wanted to.
He did it because he
Came from his heart.
So yeah, listen, man, I'm 54 years old. I lost both parents. I lost lost two of my favorite people in the world before I was 18. I know how this shit works. And this is the final chapter of my life. I gotta tell you something. He really had a flavor to it. From day one, always very helpful to one another. He got me gigs. He got me so many fucking gigs. But there's no one thing I gotta miss about him. It's his generosity. It was our conversations on the phone. Our conversations on the phone. I don't know what I'm gonna do about those. That's gonna. We always getting off the phone. Fucking hell. We had mutual friends. From Houston, so we could go farm that.
It's great.
It was just. But you know what, man? The beauty about these stories I'm telling you people is maybe you haven't heard them or heard them before. You guys heard him on the podcast. You guys felt his tenderness. You guys felt his loving. You guys felt how much of a good time he would have, We all knew what he was going through. You heard the rumors or you didn't hear the rumors or whatever, but it didn't matter. Every time he came out here, he gave it everything we had, again. And I hate this. I hate saying this. I love comedy. I love listening to love howling. I'm not talking about Saturday night. That's so witty. It's so politically. Oh my God, it's so socially environment. I'm talking about when your keel's over and you're coughing your fucking and your eyeballs are about to come out. It's a weird thing. There's somebody to make you laugh that hard. And they just make your day. Oh my God. I'm about to have a heart attack right now, but that Christ, right? I gave him the funniest nights of my life. When he fell into the fucking kid's house. This is it. This is it. The anxiety, I just had that anxiety medication. This motherfucking guy fell into a fucking toilet bar. Okay? And listen, you guys know I have no reason to lie to you people. I'm a fucking animal. Give me a towel, please, or something. Oh, no, okay, I'm over that. You guys know what animal I love to laugh. You know what it is to want to laugh, but you can't because this is just picture your mother falling downstairs. If your mother fell down the stairs, would you fucking how much do you love your mother? But if she fucking got and the way fell off, would you let her go? It's your fucking mother. It was the same thing with Ralphie that night. And let me tell you something. I'm sitting there. I'm going to smoke out. Me, dog. You walk into your house. I'm bringing the munition of weed. I'm like that Vegas shooter. I'm bringing everything with me. You know what I'm saying? You invite me over to your house for a podcast. I'm bringing edibles. I'm just trying to be the best I can be. I'm showing up with the goods. You invite me over to your house. I know you get high. You bring the best weed, the best edibles. That's so weird to me. He invites me over. And I'm sitting there, we're waiting on Ralphie, and I know Ralphie, dog. Every time we had him on this podcast, the first 2 times, I told him, listen, this is going to be one of these podcasts, we don't get one of these for the show. We'll do it now, and then we'll start the podcast, but out of his love for me, he was one time, I think he was 40 minutes late or something, but he showed up, he was solid. And some people, they just move a little slower, and I understood, but so the podcast supposed to start today. This motherfucker shows up at 10. He sits on that fucking chair. Like creaking the whole time. We do the podcast. He's fucking out of it, guys. I tell you out of it. We're family. Something else was winging. If you want me to lie to you, I can't lie to you. Something else was winging in the system. He's my brother. He's my brother. I don't say nothing. It's not for me to judge. We wrap up that he's smoking the vapor pen. He just had that fucking pneumonia. And one day carried him off the ship. And I asked him if he tipped over the helicopter and all that shit. You know, I used to talk about this life, how many people had to carry him and the whole thing. And they took him off the ship and he went to the hospital. He stayed there for 3 weeks. And they put a tube in his lung. So when he came home, he obviously took the tube out. He couldn't smoke reefer. But he was hitting that fucking vapor pen. Now, I gotta tell you something. That vapor pen gets you high and all. But he's 500 pounds. That vapor pen, there's no reason why he should have been not, but it wasn't. So we gotta wrap it up. It's fucking midnight. Bert's got 3 daughters, 2 daughters. His wife is inside. We gotta walk through the house. All quiet. The dog is barking. It's me and Ralphie walking to the house. So we open up the man cave. Bop, bop, bop. Bert walks out. I walk out second. Ralphie follows. I help him up. Boom, boom, boom. Me and Bert are talking about whatever the climb is, whatever the fuck. He's talking about what club they go into next week. And all of a fucking sudden, you hear ba 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 ba. When you hear wood smash, like when you hear wood smash, it's real. But something jumped out. It's like we got samurais. I turn around and it's fucking Ralphie smothered with wood. Splinters. He just broke fucking this whole thing. Oh my god. It was something and it was John Candy type comedy. Like, listen guys, I got 1,000 of these life accounts. Like, just had him picking me up in North Bergen. Like, he came to my hometown and picked me up and drove me around maybe 3 times. And then after that, I even got a call from a teacher friend of mine wanting to see this week in Tampa. That was my teacher since I was a sophomore in high school. They had said, I can't believe Ralphie's fucking dead. That's terrible. So this is, I hooked Ralphie up with all my friends. Ralphie was tight with Mr. T, who was in Jersey, Georgia Riga Ribs. Bought fried rice from Chance. So last I heard, like I said, they're going to get a lot of wood. All right, they're going to cremate the body and then they're going to take him down. They're going to have a reception in Arkansas with his family. They're going to do something in Nashville. But most important, they're going to do something in LA on Monday the 23rd or something like that. We'll have to figure out how we're going to do this thing. But we'll figure it out one way or another. We're always a strong fucking team here. Hold on 1 second. We can do a couple shout outs here. Where you going next, Steve Simone?
House of Comedy in Phoenix.
What is that?
October 25th.
Look at you, just one night on.
No, 25th through the 30th. We're down there all week.
It's like, there you go. By the House of Comedy right there. Listen, I want to give some shout outs. I can just imagine what he's feeling like. You know, I love you. I can just imagine what Dave from Colorado's feeling like right now. You know, I love you. Jeffrey Collins, I'm always here. Bob Melendez, I love you, Jose. Torta, Toby, I love you too. Ethics. And this. Anyway, I'm gonna fucking, whatever. David Backer, Andrew G, MMA Dude Bro, Alex Paz with the podcast, and the rest of the fucking church family helping me out, keeping me fucking smiling all weekend. You motherfuckers, I owe you. Don't forget, if you're in the Tampa area next weekend, I'm slinging dick and giving out fucking Swizzlers over at the Tampa Improv starting Thursday night. And the following Thursday, I'm in, oh shit, I'm in Lexington, KY, on Broadway, Lexington, Kentucky. Bring that fucking home brew, bring the reefer, bring everything you got, Kentucky. I don't give a fuck. Steve Simone, talk to me about the brother. What's going on in your world?
Everything's okay, man.
You look good.
Yeah.
I mean, you're another guy that's lived here for
Forever.
And that's when Josh Wolf really, like Josh called me the afternoon. Like Josh, it was really weird how the phone rang, and I tried to take this to let people know, listen, it's not true.
Yeah.
Okay. he said it best. He goes, like I said, every time I saw him, I prepared for it. What Josh Wolf broke down to me is like, do you remember what we were going through those days? Like we were all fucking broke, barely putting it together. Josh Wolf had just had Jacob. You know, that was, comedy was the bright spot then. Everything else was shit. I was starting to lose contact with my daughter. They were moving to England. It was just something that, you know, Josh Wolf had not, like he said, he had the child. He's in a one-bedroom apartment with 2 of her kids and a Great Dane and fucking his brother. And, you know, it was just something that everybody, just to let people know, man, that it's such a big dream we got. It could be done. And we did it together. And I never realized that till Ralphie passed, that Josh brought it to my attention. That little click down there. That was a really cool time. That was a really cool time. And even if I wasn't going to Montreal, there was only one person who believed in me back then. That's Mitzi Shaw. That was good enough for me. That was good enough for me. Nobody else liked that. My idea was the coloring book. And I had a fucking deal from CBS for a fucking show, and I couldn't get nobody to sign me. Wow. Like shortcuts on the fucking table here. I couldn't get nobody to fucking sign me out. I had something giving me 25 grand, and I had nobody negotiating the deal because I didn't have an agent. Wow. I needed an attorney, and a friend of mine goes, she's a great attorney, she's black, but she's a fucking savage. So I said, okay, I called her, I got nothing against black people. I called her, that's what she was, a theatrical agent / attorney. So she goes, listen, you come in here with 25 G's, I'll give you a fucking shot. So she started repping me. That's great. But I had nobody. I showed up here with an envelope. Like a fucking Cuban shows up to see a Jewish show like day one. I couldn't get nobody to sign me, guys. That's how fucking I turned pink. That's how bad it was for me. And it was that whole 2 or 3 years. It was like 4 years. I moved in with Terry in 2000. So I was on that corner for about 3 years. And Ralphie was the catalyst. I can tell you whatever fucking story I was that I was doing this and that. That's a bullshit story. I was living in front of Ralphie's fucking door, cradled every night with no sleep apnea and a machine dying. Just I didn't think I had sleep apnea then because I used to sleep all fucking night. But that's what Joshua pointed out to me. And I think that's why I couldn't fall asleep Friday night. I'd forgotten all about that. I fucking hate when I forget shit. How many times Ralphie called? There was an incident that happened there one night on 9/11. The same part when 9/11 struck. We opened up the day at Mike Family's house, including Joe Rogan. There was a lot of us at Mike Family's house. That was fucking nuts. But then word got out, Ralphie was cooking up ham and gumbo. So people went home. That was my home over there. Yeah. I was living with Terry at the time, and everybody going over that night. I forget who was there. And he was Ralphie, you know, Peanuts, it's 9/11, 2001. He's raping by fucking Visalia gigs and Reno gigs and Willie Barcena gigs and Felipe's bars and gigs, just like the rest of us in those days. You know, in fact, me and Ralphie would drive to a lot of those gigs together, those Thursday, Wednesday, Tuesday gigs. We would do those constantly. That was our bread and butter. That's how you bought groceries. Yeah. That was $40 a spot. That was $120 from Tuesday to fucking Thursday. You know, $10 for gas to get down there and back and forth. Nobody even knows you're down there. And you can get you a couple tacos. Those guys were always cool. They give you a drink ticket and shit. We told a couple of Spanish girls. Ralphie did all that shit. That dude paid his fucking dues, Jack. No, that's no mistake. That dude worked it. He was working door deals in Texas. We were starving. He would still go back to Texas and come home with $3,000-$4,000. Something that nobody does as a fucking whatever. Right. He would work it somewhere. I forget where it was. Some fucking town. He would go down there with John Wesley or some other comics. He fucking raped a man. He was that strong back then, business-wise. So, listen, you know, we're gonna miss him in real life. We're gonna miss him on the podcast. We're gonna miss the shows. We're gonna miss his advice. We're gonna miss that fucking face. You know, last couple of days you get on Facebook, you have a good moment, and all of a sudden there's a picture of him. You look at him, and it seems like he's staring right at you. Like your heart melts for a minute. You're like, when I say I'm never gonna see him again, this is bullshit. Your mind always rejects it at first. Like, this is bullshit. Like, when you guys talk about John, what do you know? I'll tell you something. My mom died in November of '79. I saw her in the casket. I saw them put her in the ambulance. I saw them close the casket and put it into a car. And then I saw them take it out of the car and move it into a hole and put it in there and throw dirt on it. And the next day I went by the fence because I lived 2 blocks away from the cemetery. And I saw them dig and fill it in the hole. Do you know that 18 months after that, once every 10 days when I get a couple cocktails in me, I would walk up to my house and sit on the steps and walk around a minute just to see Steve Simmons. Maybe it was a mistake. Maybe my mom went away to Florida and didn't tell me. You know, that's how fucking tricky your mind works. So I know the last 20 years here, my life has been wrapped around Ralphie around one way or another. You know, he filled the void for me that he was a guy that accepted me from day one. He just accepted me from day one. And he did all the, you know, he knew everything. Though I didn't tell him anything. He didn't give a fuck. He really didn't. He never judged me. That's what made me love him more than anything in life. That he knew everything that went down in my life. He knew everything crazy. He was in the car that night. All right. Steve Simone, I got a call from my friend's ex, this little hot Filipino. I mean, fucking smoking weed. Steve Simone, she's smoking. I meet her once or twice, you know, drug field, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. And the first time I see the skirt she's got on and the heels, like, ooh, this is a fucking, this chick's pregnant. She was Americanized, but she had the black hair and the beautiful dark eyes. So, it's a Sunday night. I'm watching football like everybody else at 5 o'clock and the phone rings. I had a cell phone back then, yeah. It's got to be 2006. Okay. And I get a call at about 5 in the afternoon. And it's a woman's voice, and she goes, do you know who I am? I go, no. And she goes, I go, what's up? And she goes, can I talk to you about something? I go, yeah. And she goes, listen, I got a big role in the movie. It's going to be like 3 weeks of work, guaranteed. But I need to pay SAG. And they want like 1,800 or something. I don't know what the number was then. And I just want to know if I can borrow it from you. And I'll do it. Listen, I got $3 in my pocket and $22.50 in the bank account. You know what I'm saying? They're ready to shut it down. Yeah. I'm waiting on the tips to come in before they shut it down. You know, you tip people, but don't come in right away. Then you're $2 late. Yeah. You're like, fuck, that's right. I put tips down and shit. Well, okay. So, this girl's telling me, she needs a 1750, whatever, if I can help her out. Blah, 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 blah. So, I can make a call for her. But let me see what we can do. I go, so what's going on? How are we going to work this out? And she goes, well, you're doing money. I'll pay SAG tomorrow. I think I start working next week in Seattle. And when I come back, I'll hand you the money. And I go, but what if you don't? Well, let me see the contract or something like that. Let me see the production. She goes, wow, I don't know get the name of it. Is that IMDb? Yeah, I go on IMDb. They know for this moment. And I go, look, I'm pro-production and nothing on that. So I go, listen, I don't see nothing on this thing besides her or anything. And she goes, well, he gave us the signs, but then he wrote them. Like, who else in the movie? She quoted a bunch of big names. I go, okay, well, there's nothing in there on it. I just, I go, listen, let's make this easy. I go, forget the payment. Let's give me 1750 and let's go to the hotel. We're going to meet. You know, then we work it up that way. And then there's like a little sign on this. And I'm like, I got $3 in my pocket. And like I said, maybe $22. She like, so what do you think? She's like, she's a little shy. She goes, what do you want to do? Like, listen, I'll leave you on Monday and maybe I'll give you all time. And she goes, and there's like a little pause in there, you know. There's like a little pause in there. And she's like, I don't know, it's a broken up with my boyfriend. I feel weird. I'm just annoyed by nothing. Saturday.
Don't worry about nothing.
You know, it's only 1750.
That's everything you don't have.
Yeah, but I'll push the envelope, right? So she's like, so what do you want to do? You know, we can give you a stab name, you monkey. And she had like, only come in your mouth and shit. She was like, I don't do that. I go, listen, for 1750. We gotta get it together. You know me, dog. I'm a savage.
Yeah.
And there was silence. Right? And she goes, okay, what do you want to meet? And I go, where are you? And she goes, well, I'm close to like oh, listen. Is there 4 seasons? I'm like, close to. And she goes, yeah, there is. All right, let's go there. Look at this sweet. I'm gonna fuck you for fucking 10 hours. She said, well, no, I have to leave by like 2. I'll bring the skirt. And I started just talking the other day. I'll bring the skirt, bring the heels, bring the Catholic skirt, bring the dildo. And you hear it like, oh, just turned into something I didn't like. So, okay, I hang up with her. I'm giggling. I am giggling just to see how far I can push it. In my mind, she's never going to call back, right?
It's like a prank phone.
Right, it's like a prank phone call. I'm sitting there watching fucking TV.
You forget. Totally, yeah.
I'm sitting there watching TV. I forget the phone rings. And oh, Ralphie, man. What's up? What's up, dog? I'm downstairs. Let's go get some food. We go get up for the week. It was a Sunday. I wasn't expecting Ralphie on Sunday.
Yeah.
Ralphie always came back on Monday, so I either get to go Monday night or by Wednesday he'd show up and let's go buy a pound of weed. This was a Sunday night, so I go, all right, I'll be right there. I take a shower. Ralphie's downstairs in a brand new fucking car. I get in there, he hits me 200 right off the bat. You know, Ralphie was just pimping back then. We get in the car, we go over to Cushmore, we buy another $22 worth of weed, and now we're going to eat sushi somewhere. We were going to an expensive place, I forget where we're going. And next thing you know, my phone rings. Phone, and it's this chick. So I answered Ralphie, when I picked up, don't say a word, don't laugh. I go, this chick wants me to give her $1,700. And I'm telling her she wants to suck my dick and all this stuff. And he starts, Ralphie, stop it. Don't say a fucking word. Babe, what's going on, love? Okay, so where do you want to meet? I go, did you look at the directions? Hold on 1 second. Did you look at the directions? I did look at the directions. Where is it? She goes, it's somewhere in the direction. I go, right on, me give me the directions. I go, and she said, she goes, how long do you want to hang out for? I go, on, I want to be. She goes, I have a big hat and we can do some more script and stuff. I go, what time is it right now? And she's like, it's 8 o'clock. I go, listen, I'll meet you at 10. All right, I'm going out to about 1, that's it. We won't do much, you know me. I come around with it, but I go, listen, Ralphie's right there. He's just looking at me. The car is stopped.
Yeah.
And I'm like, listen, you know me. I'm not going to do anything. I come in there. The yellow monkey and I suck that fucking noodle. And then I'm going to put my fucking dick in that way, you know, like it. I'm going to put it in there. Ralphie's like crying, fucking not to laugh. I'm trying not to laugh. And then I go, listen, I'm going to flip you over. I'm going to hold the gas on it. And then I'm going to light that asshole on fire. Right? And all of a sudden you hear like a pause. And she was like, "Are you like?" And me and Ralphie died. I'm like, "Listen, okay, call me back." And me and Ralphie are fucking dying. I tell Ralphie because I forgot all about it. I tell Ralphie the whole story and we're done. I might listen. I forgot how I told her it. But I was like, "Listen, I'm gonna look you pussy. I'm gonna stick it in your ass. And then I'm gonna fucking I'm gonna put my dick in your mouth and when you suck it and get hard. I'm gonna flip you over, move your ass over." And I'm like, and then I'm like, yeah, it's on fire. Like I just acapella this. And I can hear her holding me to change on it. She freezes. Like she knows just gonna be like, I'm gonna go and fill her up. She's gonna leave. I'm like, if you go, I'm gonna wear that asshole out. And it was hysterical. She called back. I had forgotten about her again.
And did she call back again?
Yeah, she hung up. Said she'll call me back to see if she can beat me, which I knew she would never call back just from her reaction on the phone.
Yeah.
I knew she was never going to call back. And while we were eating sushi at that place on Sunset, now I know where it was, she called back and go, "Rafi, hold on, it's her." And I'm like, "What's going on?" She's like, "Listen, it's off. I had to from me the money. I get paid with 3 payments. Thank you, though." She hung up the phone. Then about a week later, I was on fucking Facebook and she in front of me.
Oh my gosh.
Hilarious.
Ridiculous.
But listen, if I tell the whole story, she was talking to me from day one. I met her the first 2 or 3 times. I met her and she had a guy. She had a boyfriend. We were at the same spot. And then we met a couple of times socially, but it was always with my boyfriend. Nothing about that. I never said nothing.
Right.
And then one day I see him, and I go, "What's going on?" We're talking. We all got together. He goes, "I don't date no one dog. I just me and her broke up." That's it. And I never saw her again.
Yeah.
I never thought of her nothing. And one day, dog, I'm walking here, I look in the car, and it's her. The low-cut blouse.
Right.
No bra. Those lower breasts just staring in the face. The sun bouncing off them. And when I get to the car, she's got like a mini skirt on. You can see the black underwear. I'm like, oh. And she goes, "Uncle Joey, I need help." I go, "What's up?" She goes, "I need like $55 for gas." I go, "Shoot, $55 for gas." And I said, "I got like $42 on me. Take this." And I was a complete gentleman. I just thought that maybe, you know what? I'm an older man. Maybe I'll show him my monkey. And I'm move on with that. But something else happened after that. That I could see she wanted to play with fire.
Yeah.
Like about a month later, she did something.
Even your ship.
Yeah.
Play with fire.
I would take her ass to the like she came back from real money. And I didn't ask her this time. Like I was like, I didn't think about it really.
Yeah.
I didn't see the pattern coming. And then she asked me for money the second time. I was like, wait a second. Something's not right here. She just bumps into me on the street.
Yeah.
She looks like she just came from a photo shoot from a barn with no fucking bra on and black undies on. And she gives me a glance on monkey. She knows what's going on. She needed headshots or something. And then something else happened, and I was like, something's not right here.
Yeah.
Something's not right. Let's see where this is going to lead. And sure enough, 6 weeks later, she falls into the crutches and dead. She calls Uncle Joey and tries to bag him out for $17.50 on the tit show and make like a finger bag and I love you and shit. And I was like, it ain't gonna happen that way. Number one, don't shave your monkey. She's like, why? Once you tell them that right off the bat, you just destroyed everything. There's no comeback for that. And that little girl's handbook, when the guy calls you and says right off the bat, not even hello. I opened up, but don't shave that monkey. What are you talking about? Don't shave that fucking monster. Don't shave that fucking hairy monster. So what are you talking about? You don't fucking talking about. Hilarious. It was hysterical. I psychologically broke her. She actually thought she was going to call me and trick me into Just for you give him the fucking
$2,000.
I'll give it to you. You gotta work a little something.
Keeping it together during all this.
Ralphie, how? Hold on.
I drank too much water.
Now, the call. I never thought I was going to get that call. So I had to break it down to Ralphie real quick, like what was going on. Like, Ralphie, when I take this call, do that laugh. This girl tried to borrow $1,700 from me and to SAG. And I told her that I wanted to have sex on the roof. I go, Ralphie, I'm flat broke. But look, let me tell you something. It's crazy how many people, especially women, will try to backhand you like that. That wasn't the first time. And guess what? Like the first time you do it, I'll make believe like you don't know what you're talking about. But the second time I play the hand, even though I don't even have the money, like I'll torture you a fucking little bit. If you're gonna be that fucking stupid and bother me with something like that. And it's crazy.
How far could it have gone? Like, what if you're like, okay, I have the room?
Oh, then I would go just with it, told I got a flat tire. Keep waiting, pay for the room, wait for me. I'll be there half hour. If you're gonna have a good time, you're gonna have a good day.
It's torment, just
No,
No, in a bad way, just like some goofy way.
Listen, in life, hold on.
I feel so much better. Thank you. Perfect. Thank you.
And I have to explain myself on some. As my friend here, Steve Simone, was one of the nicest people in Hollywood, and the nice people at the comedy store. There's a lot of nice people at the comedy. He's a sweetheart of a guy. Every store, many sweethearts were there.
All of every.
Okay.
Yeah, it was a different place.
Now, what was the percentage? Was men 95%. You bump into a female swindler sometimes.
Yep.
People come at you in Hollywood with a good heart, and there's a lot of people who take advantage of it.
Absolutely.
It happened to the kid who died. It happens to a lot of people that have a little bit of money and they come out here. Somebody finds out you have money, they latch on to you.
Yeah, there's a lot of desperation out here, and there's a lot of people coming out here for whatever reasons, and it makes them vulnerable target.
Yes. So it's sometimes most of the people that approach you are male, but every once in a while, it's females trying to put you together. And that's when you don't have money.
Yes.
I was trying to get cranked on. I didn't have money. When you have money and you feel that it's town, they come out from all around. I had a friend once that got on a TV show. He was on a TV show, popping the show for like a year. Wasn't even a main character. But he was a big time agency in 1999. It was a drama. He was a comic from the comedy store. He was like one of those Sunday guys.
Okay.
But he was acting. And everybody, he was like with a shit agency. And he went in on one of those cop dramas on CBS and got it. And that's when they used to give you, the 17 episode orders. This was an hour drama. This kid disappeared and was making buku bucks. I forgot what the moral was of the story.
Swindlers, people coming at you.
What the fuck? I'm sorry. Oh, no, that's right. So he was like the number one guy on the show, but the show was popular on CBS, and people would recognize him from time to time. He goes into this fucking building, and he goes to the fucking fourth day. He meets a girl in the elevator, and the girl says, "So you moved in here? My name is whatever." She makes believe like everything's cool. He's like a week later, bump into her again. I start talking to her. She says we should go out sometime at dinner. He goes, I'm just being casual with her. I didn't even hit her up for sex. He goes, I wasn't even thinking about it at that point. We weren't even in that realm. And I tried to be honest with her because two people came up to me at the restaurant and said that they liked the show. So when I tried to tell her what it was, she played it off in a weird way. Like she knew. So he goes, they're driving home. And he's taking it back to a car. And she pulls over and she goes, listen, you got me having something. And she thought it was like a ride to the house. Maybe she had a flat tire. She said, listen, I'm going to buy it. Can I borrow $3,000 from you? And he said he had never have you seen this guy? I don't want to say his name, I don't want to embarrass him. Have you seen this guy? He's a really good looking dude. He's buff. I think he's still around. I don't know. But he said he wanted to go home and cry. First date, whatever matter how well goodbye. This is a different world out here. You know, there's a different world. I think they're going to have one in Nashville. I think I'll have to go to the room. I think TMZ will be there and all that shit. And you know what? That's the last thing I want to fucking do on a Monday night. I got podcasts with you cocksuckers. I've been friends with fucking speech in front of a bunch of people that at the end don't give a fuck anyway. They just want to be where the hot place is going to be. And I'll be here with you motherfuckers doing a podcast. What else? You got to take the CD soon. You're going to make a kid's book.
I got a little web series called It's Still Broken.
Okay.
I have a buddy that can fix everything. So he taught me and Eric Griffin last week how to fix a toilet, which is, I actually learned how to do, which is good. And then I showcase for, hopefully, I'll get that Comedy Store special, which would be great. And got the road coming up.
Who wants to shoot that?
Well, I think the store wants to do it themselves. They have different investors, but I showcased, I think he won the Ingram. I showcased, Jesus Trejo showcased, he's a good kid. Jamar Neighbors, a lot of funny young guys wrote their showcases, so hopefully I got a shot.
You gonna shoot all the baby?
I don't know, I haven't heard any details at all.
That'd be great. Maybe it looks like it'd be a great place to shoot or something from people back there, you know. Once again, but I also want to congratulate my dear friend that was the guys that put the whole thing together. He started as a comic number. He used to open up and worked a lot with Jimmy Shue, but he's out of Florida.
Claude Shires?
Claude Shires, I really think. I congratulate Claude Shires for getting this work on HBO. He shot it.
Claude directed that?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, so.
2 Comedy Store guys, 1 special, that's awesome.
Yeah, so that's what it works out like. So I want to congratulate you and thank you guys for supporting that special. Anything else you want to tell these fucking savages? Talk to me, baby. Talk to me.
Just like what you said before, just tell the people that you love them and hug them. You know? That's the lesson.
What do you want to say about Ralphie? I know he loved you. I mean, he'd come in here and he would call me and I'd tell him what type of torture I'd be doing to you. And he would add some techniques to torture you with.
Well, I get the question a lot, like, who's my favorite church guest? And it's hard, like, we get a lot of good people in here, and like, I don't really have favorites. It's weird, but it was always great when Rabbi would come. It was always great when Rabbi would come, and he was one of the few people who I met who I wanted them to be. Like, I grew up a fan of Ralphie. I remember the last comic standing. I remember the special with the orange jacket. And he was great the first time I met him. Gave me a big hug, and we were at an office a few blocks away from In and Out. And at like 1 in the morning, after I think the whole podcast was like joking with me about losing weight or something. And then he asked me to go get burgers, and then I was like, you know, man, I'm gonna try to be good. And literally, like, I'll never forget the night with the yellow snake. That's one of the best nights of my life.
What happened with the yellow snake?
His bracelet, his son made him. That when we were doing that stuff, he actually did calm me down to like focus on it, but then he scared me with it and freaked me out. That like, what's funnier than that?
He is. I'm definitely gonna miss him doing the podcast. But I'm gonna miss him more. Like I said, our conversations on the phone. Sometimes I'd be having a rough day. And he would call me. was. I know exactly where he was. I make a local reference. We laughed for a while. It's gonna be a big fucking chunk. But like I said, right now I'm just processing it. And you guys were fucking great. And that's it. That's it.
It just sucks. It's weird dealing with. It's different dealing with it as like a child, and then dealing with it as an adult.
Since it's happened, I got a weird feeling. It could be that person. Sometimes you're a little twisted behind your heart. You go to the doctor, they'll tell you, go take a good fucking stomach and get shit. And watch that little pain go away. You gotta look back there. You gotta eat more vegetables and shit. But no. I know you people are hurt, and we're fans. And thank you very much for all the support. Thanks, Steve, for coming on and sharing. We personally know him personally, and you guys know the deal with me there. I wish him peace. I wish God heals him. For sure. You know, right now, and I can just see Marilyn hugging her right now. David Crowder and Freddie Soto, and they're just hugging each other right now. Going, what happened? And they're like, I never go down there. He's got my babies. He's got Lisa I had, you know. Right now, he's hugging Marilyn, and they're hugging. I mean, when I deep fried the turkey, it's going to be Marilyn's 10th year anniversary next month. It's the 10th anniversary. Doing blow 10 years. Never did cocaine. Fucking tremendous. Life shifts. If you're down, don't fucking write it down. You just heard the fucking stories that made, you just heard the stories that I have from one of the greatest fucking comics I ever came across. And I judged him as a comic on stage, but he was like the Roberto Clemente comedy. He gave everything he had to his fans. He gave everything he had to his family. He gave everything he had to his friends. He heard it from me. Do not believe anything else you hear. Listen, he did his fucking refund. He did a couple fucking drugs from time to time. He smoked his pot. He loved his children. Everything he did was with that in mind. Trust me, I'm telling you, we had deep conversations. I don't know what's happened in the last 2 years, and I don't want to know. It's none of my business. What's my business is that? Is it a better place? Do I always have a piece of my heart with him? I have a piece of his heart, and I thank you people, because I don't know how I'm going to deal with this from time to time. And listen, guys, I can feel that over there. I'm starting to feel a little bit of anger. I can't lie to you people. I felt it today. I fucked up today. I got caught. My wife didn't go to church today, so I got caught up in the I couldn't go to jiu-jitsu. And it was a big fucking mistake. And I had 2 kids' parties. So I couldn't even work out today. It was one of those days that 140, I could feel anger. And it's all directed from Ralphie May like that. It's starting to hit me now, right now. So now I gotta deal with that. I gotta go to jiu-jitsu tomorrow, do 2,000 fucking jumping jacks, and burn that fucking bullshit out. That's what it's doing to me, because I felt it today. I took blood pressure medication. I was like, this ain't bueno. This ain't bueno, cocksuckers. But I'm not going anywhere. I'm getting my checkups. That's another thing. A lot of people send me messages saying, I'm with you. Guys, Steve Simone, I'm my different man, I'm my different people. I drink water all the fucking time. Last night I drank a fucking little bit of soda with this mahook over here, with Bush Jr. And I had a good time.
You had some pizza with
It was really nice at Big Price, and no, I didn't have the fucking pizza with the pesto and the goat cheese. I was embarrassed when they put sriracha on it to really throw me over the top. It was a green pizza as it was. It looked like somebody vomited. It was like a cat vomited. You know how if you make shrimp and lobster sauce and take everything out.
Yeah.
White vomit.
Oh, yeah.
That's what the pie looked like. Oh, green pesto on it and goat cheese to boot. Thank you to really soak the fuck out of me, okay? And then to really boot, they went. Me and stuff. Their buddy went and got that fucking hot sauce, sriracha. And we put sriracha on pizza.
The slice I saw looked good. There was old school, just plain cheese.
That was the last night where we had like 22.
I had 2 slices.
He even took one of his jacket. I could smell
Wear a jacket.
I could smell the slice of his jacket. I really even had no hummus back to his neck. I went to a party today, kids' party, they had hummus. And I just walked away from the table. I mean, it's just because I snapped. They had hummus with tomato on it with little fucking nice little Italian bread. What a waste of Italian bread.
It's tough to find good bread out.
And they have like pepperonis, I swallowed them all before they was fucking 10,000 had a heart attack. Two pepperonis, you're fucking done. I had a good week this week, though. I went to gymnastics class. I went to ballet class. I went to a kid's birthday party. I went to, like I said, my wife did a fucking church this morning, so my morning. But I got to spend time with them. We went to 2 parties today. It was quite a weekend. Next week, Tampa bitches. And the weekend after that, Lexington, Kentucky. Then the week after that, it's Halloween, motherfuckers. And I'm at home. I got like a fucking recital on Friday night. I got like a fucking Halloween costume with Superman.
Oh, that's awesome.
Saturday night. We'll keep you posted, motherfucker. See you in Tampa. Steve Simone, I want to thank you. Steve Simone, I want to thank my man, the Christ killer Lisa Ann. I want to thank you. And I want to thank the spirit of Ralphie May for guiding me in comedy the last 20 years, because that's what he did. He fucking forced me to be a better comic when he taught me little things from time to time. So this podcast is out of respect for Ralphie May. I hope he's in a better place now. Amen. Thank you guys for listening. Have a great week. Stay black. Have a happy and ambiguous day. Ever since you yanked Columbus Day, you fucking liberals. Now what are you going to do? Anyway, listen to my church people. We all want to eat better. Like I told you in the beginning of the show, right? We all want to eat better. We really try. When it comes to snacks, sometimes it feels like the whole world is delicious and a billion calorie versus boring and tasteless. You don't wake up in the middle of the night and all you want's an Oreo. How many Oreos can you eat at 2 in the morning? You ever think about that? No. If you eat that stuff, it's terrible for you. You get diabetes, the whole goddamn thing. It's not good. You shouldn't have to be that way. You gotta up your snack game with Nature Box. Now, Nature Box, that's the snack of champions right there. Nature Box has 100 snacks that taste good and are actually better for you. All snacks are made from high quality, simple ingredients, which means no artificial flavors, colors, sweeteners, nothing. So you can feel good about what you're eating. You understand me? My favorite, I got a ton of favorites. I got the garlic plantain. I got the salt and vinegar veggie chips. I got the mini Belgian waffles. There's a ton of things I like. Look at me. Listen, you're sure to find your new snack obsession with Nature Box. They add new snacks every month, inspired by real customer feedback. That means the latest food trends and professional chefs. It's so simple. Just go to naturebox.com, choose the snacks you want, and NatureBox will deliver them right to your door. So you go over to the page, you see what they want, or you end up, you go to the bestseller page, you got the white cheddar caramel popcorn, you got the cheddar and axe chili crackers, you got the garlic plantain, the sour cream and onion straws. I mean, it never stops. The almond butter, the mocha almonds, the pistachio almond mix, the coconut cashews, the blueberry nom-noms. Listen to me. This is the way to go. If you want a snack and you want to feel good, Nature Box is the way to do it. And it's simple. Go to naturebox.com, choose one of those snacks I just told you, and Nature Box will deliver it right to your door. Who's better than Nature Box? Nobody. And there's no risk. If you ever try a snack you don't like, don't need it. Nature Box will replace it for free. What I just say, free. They'll replace it for free, okay? So take a chance, Columbus did. You want to turn your garlic plantains? Bam, try them with confidence. This Nature Box will work with you. Number two, what I'm going to do for you tonight is this, out of respect. Right now, Nature Box is offering the church and what's happening now, right now, the family, 50% off your first order when you go to naturebox.com/Joey, Joey. That's naturebox.com/Joey, Joey, for 50% off your first order. All right, listen to me, naturebox.com/Joey. It's that easy. You'll be feeling better about yourself, more confident, and you'll be healthy. It's going to be better than you. Number two, you people know I'm a gambling enthusiast. You need help. I'm here for you. That's what Uncle Joey does. You understand me? If I wanted you, we would have one conversation on that about how you're bullshit all day. And I don't keep you away, keep you away from the action because, you know, that's not here to say why we talking about poor. Leave fucking Lee alone, Joey. Leave him alone. Anyway, it's football season. It's about 2 weeks away, 3 weeks away from basketball season. Then guess what happens after that? You're 3 weeks away from NFL playoff season. Then it's college basketball and bowl season. And then you haven't made a dime all season. And you know what? Before every game, you're not too bad. Why are you doing this? Why are you watching these games? It's fun to make some games. It's fun to making some money with this. Hooks you up with all your betting needs. You understand me? From novice to professional. And with their great odds, fast payouts, and decades of expertise, you can bet with confidence. You understand what that feels like? To throw a couple G's down and go eat a cheesecake and go to bed and wake up the next morning and know the Adidas is going to be there? That's my bookie. Your team doesn't even have to win. They just need to cover the spread. What are you waiting for? Lay down some cash and win big today. If you know your team sucks, do yourself a favor and bet against them. If they lose, you'll make money, and if they win, you'll still be happy, all right? Where you bet is just as important as who you're betting on. That's why I'm urging you people to make your way to my bookie. Why? Because I trust them. They've been around, and you got to take my word for it. Check them out yourself. They have in-game live betting and a mobile site that makes wagering on the go easier than ever. You can also check out the online casino if you'd rather just play a few hands of blackjack or roll the dice with craps. That's how. And my bookie will match you with up to 100% bonus. Use promo code CHURCH, CHURCH, to activate this offer. Visit mybookie.ag, uppercase. Again, mybookie.ag, uppercase. Use the promo code CHURCH right now. It's this simple. You play, you win, you get paid. Why sit there with a bunch of winners if you ain't winning money? Go to mybookie.ag right now. Tell them Uncle Joe.
This show is brought to you by Blue Apron. Check out this week's menu and get your first 3 meals for free with Blue Apron. You also get free shipping when you go to blueapron.com/Joey. That's blueapron.com/Joey to get your first 3 meals for free with free shipping. The show is also brought to you by Texture. Go to texture.com/Joey right now and download the free Texture app. We're just going to give you, and they're giving you a free trial at texture.com/Joey. It's going to give you immediate entry to the top magazines, including back issues and bonus video content. Start binging free at texture.com/Joey.
Oh shit. We start with Spanish music. It's gonna be fucking dangerous. Little song from Narcos that we've been playing for fucking 3 years on this thing, only the live version. This is with Chael, with Solo on his own music. He was still on the Fania label, but who gives a fuck? It's the church of us out now, bitches going into your school. Kick that beat, kick that. Oh shit. Oh shit. We're going to something like that smooth. It's all over for you motherfuckers. Greetings, happy Labor Day. Uncle Joey Diaz, his main motherfucker Lee Sayat, and my main little brother here, Troy Conrad. What's happening, gentlemen?
Hey,
How was the weekend?
oh, I had a fun weekend. Speaking of music, the music on that is great. You ever, especially in LA, whenever like I get like a fucked up traffic thing or a phone call and I get distracted, I'll just end up on like Mexican music, some like Southern American music, and it just like I'll just find myself listening to it and I have no idea what they're saying or what's happening. This movie, man, but it all sounds similar but dispirited.
You always should feel the music. It's corny saying. Sometimes you feel it. No. You know what the fuck he's saying.
Oh my god.
Got it fucking down. Different things. You got arrested. Fucking our baby. You know, the song of the hottest singer. I'm saying? I got arrested. You fucking American. You know, Albania. You know, you see Splash. John King.
Yeah.
Oh my god. How he gets the chick out there. Swedish. John King just tells him it's Swedish. And I'm fucking tired of it because I don't know exactly the line they want people to visit that because guy laughs.
If you know something about the culture, it's the breaking up.
It's really beautiful for family. What their music changed now. It's some really fucking artists. Now, I don't revolution, maybe don't quote me again. That they know and do that music, apply to some of that song, worked out perfectly because the music's good. It don't make sense. You know, all makes sense. Like rap and fucking Aerosmith at that time. You know, I wasn't a big fan of that, but it did do something. It did do something. Look at what happened 10 years later, 15, 20 years later. The guy really did Kid Rock and other shows and do that shit. So it's music can always be fucking nervous. Troy Conrad is a buddy of mine that He had to refresh my memory how we met. I was under the impression I didn't know nothing about comedy or nothing. I knew you were producing that. What's his name?
On Steadless. Well, we thought it was with the Green Village
For some reason, there's a lot of guys that are Eric Abrams.
Yeah.
I have 10 friends that they just do things that
Yeah.
one day you go shoot a movie and then they have a fucking movie set. Sometimes they take pictures, sometimes it doesn't matter. And I kind of appreciate that sometimes. I kind of like that when people do it because what you're telling me is you make a little bitch.
Yeah.
You make a little bitch, you put it together one way and another. What's the kid from the store? He's like, no shit. Jeremiah Watkins.
Jeremiah Watkins. It's unbelievable.
He's like, no shit. He's everywhere. He's on this show, that show. Why? Because of the hustle.
Yeah.
You can't get mad at Jeremiah Watkins at all because those are kids that don't always work this time.
He's got the hustle.
Yeah. So do you.
Yeah, well, look, I like doing. I'm always involved in all kinds of different stuff, right? But I'm just in that weird creative world. But I just like what's important to me is doing stuff that matters instead of making a living and doing something that I hate. And if it's, you know what I mean, like I don't do the reality TV thing, all that stuff. That's to me, that's not. I can't be happy with that at the end of the day. So if I'm taking pictures, if I'm making a movie, if I'm producing a show, creating a show. That's where I want to be. So it's hard to say what I do. It's a little bit all over the place, but man, I love it, and it's all rooted in the comic book. That's my work.
Now we always have a conversation. Your friend, Jesus Christ, I love something. He's a joke. Jesus Christ, I can't take it. He left a piece of chocolate in the goddamn butt on the inside. It's crazy. This is the chocolate from the mushroom. Somebody's a piece of fucking Blue Apron. You brought that Blue Apron for me. I thought you were on that. Guys like you stay 50 feet away from me. Like nice guys like you just fucking stay the fuck away from me. Like, you don't want Joey's trouble. He's gonna touch me with that THC finger. He's gonna have to crash my car. So always a sweet guy. And deep down inside, I'm still a crazy New Yorker. Like, I have no idea what people approach me. So for like a year, I got to the show and I go, what the fuck is he talking about? I called you the other day and I tried to explain to you. People come to talk to me at night. Like, unless you call me at home and you're like, we'll talk fucking business tonight about my show. Okay. Yeah. And you come up to me unexpectedly, like I look at you, people say to me, trying to come out. You look at me like, because I'm fucking I'm coming down off this fucking stage thing, or I'm about to go up, so my head's somewhere completely different. Something I'm mad at me. I'm taking pictures. She came over, she was like, hey, come to me by the show. I go, hold on, I go over there. I think I took 40 minutes. By the time I got over there, she was gone. Next day, I got an email on my Facebook. She's going to be for you, go fuck yourself. You're rude. I'm going to tell these people to go fuck themselves because you want to talk to me about a gig. This is a surprise to me. Like, it's just crazy sometimes when my head is at night. Plus, I'm thinking about my daughter and my wife and the move and the special and the cats and Lee, and then you got all these thoughts going through your fucking head. And at the end of the night, it's like, no. If you know what I was going through right now, you would want to get out of here. Because up Laurel Canyon, how fucking my head going upward, my head explodes with all the thoughts. Not to mention about my set. I'm thinking about my set. That's the closest I'll remember. Once I get over cold water, it's over. I'm thinking about where to stop. Who's got roller papers? Then I go into whatever, and I'm fine.
Yeah. Do you ever have those times where someone's talking to you where you literally have 0 seconds to go on stage, so you haven't even thought about like what you're gonna say, and you walk on stage because you're just in some conversation? You ever have that?
Sometimes the conversation helps me. I gotta be honest with you. Sometimes I like when somebody comes up to me and goes,
that makes sense. No, I
pray for that. I pray for somebody to come up to me like, no, with a stupid question that knows me. But he's all fucked up. Because what happens is people who know me, them do at night, they get fucked up. Like I have a friend that constantly, it's a comedian, a well-known comedian. He only calls me Saturday nights. To say what you're doing, how your week is going. I'm like, listen, what the fuck do you think I am? So guess what? Last night getting called was a drag. Okay. Last night was the first Saturday before we should have fucking gone. I'll be home for 2 weeks. You'll never call me. You'll call me as soon as I go to the fucking appointment. Right? Like, you just told you a month ago. My dates. It's fucking crazy. So the mind, listen, I understand. I look at somebody and tell this to it's a good time to talk to them, especially if I'm selling. You know, there's always fucking something. That's one of the legal things. Okay, he's been contacting us. Well, let's take a step back.
I've noticed in dealing, like starting my own business, in dealing with people who are working by themselves, and I did it a lot when I was really new at it, is they try to oversell sometimes, so they get really excited. Yeah, like even after you say yes, like, yeah, but it's going to be great because of this. I already said yeah, and then they keep going and going, and it really, you said something like, I've been to a, you hear a lot in LA, only going to a meeting. I haven't really been to any, I've been to like 2 meetings, both with you, Joey, and I'm always like, I don't want to talk out of the house, and I'm like, what should I say? And you're like, just let them talk. There's no reason to talk first, and so it was a very, it's important to learn that, because you don't want to go to that big meeting and overwhelm.
You see it. If you've ever been to a meeting where something's out of line, you fucking feel it. Like, Jesus Christ, it's just 19, it's not good. It embarrasses me. I went to one gym, and the guy that was with Rabbi, I was trying to sell me that stuff. Again, we shoot a viral review, podcast, and see just be fucking because before you sell, it's going. I tell you, the guest on the show, you call World, it's Jim James, I'm worth ready for fucking minds, and slow it down. And the more genius things I ever heard was that people always have the right. I don't give a fuck if I just talk to him on the phone. He says, Lee, come right up the stairs. Come on, talk to me about what Troy did to you. He was always in the back of me. And his fire and word, he had her stop her at the door, sit you down, come off. So, I didn't think it was a cheat. I'm not a gangster, but I thought it would have the other way. How you just know your horse is different. In life, when you first come in, you can see the guys their nose is wide open. Nothing they do drugs, but they want to be a part of everything. You know?